apparently couldn't resolve it. They couldn't manage the crisis or what was going on about it. They couldn't fix it. So they come up and said, we're so sorry, but for all the inconvenience, we're declaring, free lunch, free whatever it is you want, you can get. So trust Nigerians. You need to hear how everybody was jubilating, But something struck me. The experience I had just about a month before, and this experience, somehow I started comparing them. I was trying to see how this matter will be managed. Again, to cut the story short, we landed in Nigeria on the BA. Before we landed, the pilot announced and said that for the inconvenience, they will be giving a voucher of £50 to everyone that flew on that aircraft. I thought it was a joke. I mean, it was my first time with BA, but for what I knew or know of the British man, a British man would never even play with his 1 penny, talking of £1. So I felt that must be a joke of the year. So we left. I got back to my office. I think it was just about a week after. Our officer, our guys in our mail room came up and said, "Oh, you have a parcel." So I said, "Parcel? Yeah." So they brought this parcel wrapped. I opened it and boom, I brought the document out. It was the £50 voucher from BA. So what's the tenor of this story? An experience with one airline was terrible. No apology. An experience with another one, even though it was a bad experience, but it was very managed, well managed. So managed that even if we have suffered anything in that aircraft, you probably, for the sake of how they manage it, will have forgiven them. So that was how this journey started. So I started thinking, my mind, this is what we go through in this country. But are we different from other nations? So God put in my heart the idea of ConsumerHalla. That's why the Halla came with consumer. And we started that journey about 10 years ago. We started by creating a platform called ConsumerHalla, where consumers, so I discovered that Nigerian consumers don't have a voice. So things happen, and that's it. We live with everything. So we've started the journey from creating the platform. We have an app, we even have a magazine, and we thought we could move it from that to the next stage, which is the television. So the TV today, has come. So I would say precept by precept, line upon line, we have been able to build on our aspiration, to finally bring to birth this unique and exciting platform, So it's a digital telecast, and our goal is to further connect consumers in Nigeria to brands with insightful news, development within the fast-paced world of consumers. The world of consumers is growing at a very fast pace, So we want to inform Nigerians. We want to get them educated about their rights, So our role is that we're going to educate consumers in Nigeria, all right? So by bringing them specialized and what you call analytical, research-based content generation that will inform, educate, sensitize the audience, So that's ConsumerHallaTV. So I call it an offshoot of our ConsumerHalla brand. ConsumerHalla brand actually was the first we call it the first complaint or consumer complaint resolution portal. When we started it about 10 years ago, or about 7 years ago, it became the first complaint resolution portal. We created it so that Nigerians can actually lodge complaint on that portal. We spent a lot of resources to build a very robust platform where today If you have any complaint, about any brand, any leading brands in Nigeria, and you go on that platform, you can actually click, just a click, you can find the brand, you can actually lodge your complaint, and once you submit it, that complaint will be routed to that organization, and within 72 hours, we will obtain feedback for you. We build it in such a way that we have connection to almost all the organizations, and it's been working. We've resolved several complaints for people without having to charge them any penny, because the idea is not to charge. So what we have done with ConsumerHallaTV is to take it to the next level. So we hope to change the narrative. We want to give the right direction. Nigeria has the largest consumer market in the world, with a population of over 220 million people. Why should we be the one that is suffering the most? Everywhere you turn to, it's as though Nigerian consumers don't have a voice. You're traveling, you buy a ticket. For whatever reason, an airline will wake up middle of the night, delay the flight for whatever reason, and then you'll be waiting at the airport for hours. You'll be there for 2 hours, 3 hours, no any explanation. Then while you're there, they can even wake up and say, oh, flight has been cancelled. So everybody carry their luggage and go home. Nothing happened. Of course, things are changing. We must commend government, because government is beginning to wake up, but there's still a lot to be done. And we believe that we can help to make, bring about those right changes. So we offer deliberately, part of what we do is that we also offer advocacy. All right. We're not just an advocacy organization, but we offer advocacy. We have a legal team. We have lawyers that are registered on our platform, all right, that can also take up cases. Okay, so and we have taken up many cases like that, and won those cases. So ConsumerHalla is a platform to help consumers to. We're not fighting brands, but rather we say we're bringing about an amicable, resolution of conflict, such that it will be beneficial to the consumers, and also be beneficial to the brand. I remember the word of Jeff Bezos. Bezos is the founder of Amazon. He said that the most important single thing, all right, for an organization is to focus obsessively, use the word obsessively, on the customer. We often say that customers is a king. They should sit at the top of the ladder. In our environment, customers are the ladder. A brand wakes up today, decide what product to produce. They wake up today, decide how much the consumer should pay. They wake up to decide everything for consumers. So consumers are just at the receiving end, and yet they are milking the consumers. There's no price regulation in this country, none. People just wake up and fix prices. Look at the power. Government wakes up, we change policy, we wake up and we get people to pay more. We think it's time for consumers to begin to speak out. In speaking out, in engaging, we can get the brand to begin to do what is right. And of course, I know that the consumers themselves need to be educated. So our role, our vision also is to ensure that we educate consumers, we bring awareness. A lot of Nigerian consumers don't even know about their rights. You buy a product from a supermarket. I've had this experience. You buy a product from a supermarket, all right? For whatever reason, you take that product back to your house, and maybe something went wrong somewhere. By the time you take that product back to the shop where you bought it from, and you say, Oga, this thing, you know what's going to tell you? Oga, na me make am. Na me make am now. That's why I buy am. Meaning that there's nothing I can do to the product. So you lose the product, then you lose your money, because the money is not refunded. The product you can't use. Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria. Let me give you another experience I had. In the course of this, because I did a lot of, I went around, you know, in doing this. I was in US, I was in UK, I was in South Africa, I was in Germany, just because of this, to just study the environment. You know, I was in a friend's house in UK, in London, you know, and then what happened? We were going to go out, and he was going to dress up. So he said, oh, to me, I was seated in his sitting room. So he said, oh, wait a minute, I picked up an iron, that's the pressing iron, 2 days ago or so from a store. You know, oh, let me try this, let me just try and use that to iron my shirt and we can go out. So I was seated, the TV was on, I was watching. While I watched him, he brought out the pressing board, you know, spread it out, brought the iron out in my presence, plugged in the iron, and then as soon as he switched on the power button, we just had a spark. Boom! Ooh. The guy was raged. Then he goes, what just happened? So he said, no, these guys are in trouble, they're in soup. I was thinking, what are you going to do? You know, I was trying to compare that experience to what would have happened in Nigeria. In my presence there, he opened the pack. There was a card inside it. Inside that card was a call, number to call. And he called the shop or wherever he got the thing from. I was hearing the conversation that was going on. And all he said to them on the phone was, look, you know, by the time he even called, you know, clearly because they already, through the call, they could trace where he was calling from and who was calling. He said, yeah, I picked up this number, I picked up this iron yesterday, and guess what? I just plugged it to power, and then this thing just, you know, didn't work. At the other hand, I could hear the voice, oh, we're so sorry. We're sorry about that. And they said, this is your address, yeah? Don't worry, we'll get you a replacement. All right. So my friend ended the call and dropped the. So I said, so what's going to happen? He said, don't worry yourself now. Shebi, we're here. They will bring a replacement. I said, they will bring a replacement. He said, yes. I said, they won't even try to check whether it was your fault, because it could have been your fault. Maybe you didn't do something well about the first. No, it can't be his fault now. Shebi, it's a brand new item that he bought. While we were still talking, in fact, I'm not even sure it was up to 30 minutes or so. We had a knock on the door. He himself said he must be the dispatch person. By the time he opened the door, it was a dispatch man that was on the other side. And then the dispatch man was at the door. Just watch this. Was at the door. I was seated in the sitting room. The guy was at the door to meet with the dispatch guy. The dispatch man that brought the replacement iron, you know, I heard him say, we're so sorry. So I was so shocked. I mean, a dispatch man, this guy is a dispatch, so also apologize. I was so touched by that. Even a dispatch man was so trained, you know, to tell the guy, we are so sorry. And guess what? He brought the replacement iron. By the time my guy opened the iron, it was a bigger size iron. So they replaced with a bigger size iron. The guy never asked for the one that went bad. He didn't say, okay, where is the other one that we gave to you so that he could take it back? No, he just bought a new one and gave it back. So I asked my friend, I said, can you interpret this to me? He said, here in London, if they didn't do this, they know the next thing I would do. So I'm just going to grab a lawyer and I'm going to tell them they've destroyed something in my house. By the time I'm done, they will pay through their nose. Because the consumers are conscious of their rights. In Nigerian consumers, even those who are aware, won't even take the battle up. Everybody just go, what can we do now? Today they wake up and ban this. What can we do now? So we're going to change the narrative. We have to stand up. So the vision of ConsumerHallaTV is really to create an engagement platform that constantly mirrors the minds of consumers and provide right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria. Thus, we believe, will be forming part of that our overall vision, of creating a more caring world of consumers where businesses thrive. So, I think that we'll make our impact. We ask you to join us on this journey. ConsumerHallaTV will drive engagement. It will also be there to help to promote brands that are doing what is right. So we're not out to criticize any brand. Rather, we have to complement what the brands are doing, because there is no organization that or a business that was set up to fail. Nobody set up a business to fail. So there are just gaps that needs to be fixed. So together we can fix things, and together we believe that we will create the right story for consumers in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Hello and thank you for joining us on another edition of Market Review on ConsumerHallaTV, where we bring to you different prices of different items, from food items to gadgets to household items that you can think of. And one thing on this show, we go to different markets, we gather different prices and come to analyze, to review and compare the prices of all these items. I am Iremofe Koforola, and it's another beautiful day to be here.
Yeah, good afternoon, viewers. Just like he said, we compared two different markets, but there will be a little twist this afternoon. I'm not going to spill it out because most of the time we are always doing the talkings, and you guys will be like, let them show a little workings. Isn't that workings? That is what we are bringing to you guys' table today. And yes, comparing different markets, and left to us, you guys just have to relax, just have idea of what this market, what they're selling at this rate in this particular market, and all, and comparing to the other ones. Majorly, we don't have the right to tell you, okay, this is where you should go to buy. But you seeing and viewing this, you should be aware that this is what we are trying to do. So, good afternoon, viewers. I am Elizabeth Avefe. Yeah.
I love the fact when you said you love the workings. That it's not just all about the talking, but we also show you the workings today. And so it's so interesting that we went to the streets of Lagos. We went to Dokwemu Market and also Sabo Market in Ikorodu, precisely, both on the mainland. But are these prices going to be the same for different markets, but the same items, but they have different prices at the end of the day? And like we always say, there are different factors that are responsible for the prices of all these items. But before we go into all that, let us have a look at these snippets we have for you today. So it's a comparison of food items between Dokwemu Market and Sabo Market in Ikorodu. Enjoy.
Morning.
What is your name?
My name is Idris Mohammed Mustafa. People, they're calling me big time.
Okay, now this your market now. How much be bag of beans?
Then you say by this time to January 7th, any foods you don't have one price.
But yes, say food stuff don't they come down now?
Alhamdulillah, food stuff don't they come down, but they come down where they make. If you come down now, before we are selling it 180, 200. Now
per bag.
Yes. Now, alhamdulillah, we are selling it for 90, even 100.
90,000.
Even 100. But we are not see the people who come buy the market.
So that's the challenges right
yes.
now. So, Shena Oloyin be 90, abi na Olo?
No, Olo 2.
Olo 2 is
yes,
90,000.
Olo 2, now they're selling 90. Or some they sell 100. You know, as I always ask me, people they will come buy wholesaler from my that I will give for normal price. But people will buy from my hand, they will go sell for like 100. Some they sell more than that. Now market as how you are customer you will be.
Oloyin now be how much?
Oloyin now urgently for market na 65.
So Olo 2 cost more than Oloyin?
No, it's not different. Olo 2 and the Oloyin. What is the difference between Olo 2 and the Oloyin? Oloyin they will reach like if na Derika or Pende the merchant they will reach 25, 26. Now Oloyin, yes, Oloyin they will reach 15.
So all of them now get how many did they see for Derika inside bag?
Yes. If na Derika for this one they will come 138 Derika for Olo 2.
Olo 2 138
yes, inside bag.
Oloyin
they go reach 80 Derika.
80. So Oloyin no plenty inside.
Inside. As I want to see the bag, now so you can't be. So now no say the difference between this one and that one. This one they go reach 25, 26. This one you have to reach 15. Not the difference between 10 pence. Yes.
So now you say Olo 2 now 90,000 now.
Go Sabo market I go get now as I want you to. Because I don't know that another market how we do. Let me say because of Lagos State is the price what you do use for year. Now say for example the market where you sell for 90 for my 12. If you go 105 like 100.
You know reason why some dey expensive pass the other.
Yes, let's say some now as I weigh me I dey sell plenty. If you come buy the like plenty because before are you selling one pack, me I can keep selling 2 or 3. Let's say small money now go the place we are marking. We don't know that even small money when you see them, we have to collect it. Some they say if I no see some price, some of them I cannot keep selling market.
So you now what sale price do they sell to people? So those where they resell now they come your hand come buy.
Come buy, yes.
So now this Oloyin now you said this one at 68.
65.
65.
Yes.
65. Okay, paint of Oloyin and Olo 2 nko.
So if we are selling paint of Oloyin, some they sell 5,500, some they sell 5,300. You know, see, as I weigh how you want to calculate it, now so we have to sell it. We are selling paint of Olo 2, 4,500. Small this color there, we are selling is 4,000. Some they sell 357.
Okay.
Yes.
So you know they sell white beans.
And they sell white beans, but I know get.
So your bag of white beans be how much?
That one they go reach 115,000.
115.
Yes, that one they go reach 28, 29 pence.
Inside.
Yes, that's right.
So paint of white beans.
4,500.
4,500.
Yes.
Why that one quite expensive bag?
No, it's the same thing now. 4,500 Olo 2. 4,500
Okay. Now no.
Yes, because why that one said you go reach some. If you like, we are still selling it 4,000 set, but it's not more. You know, say everything now we are paying money for shop, we are paying money for rent. Nothing. It's not our place. You know, say the market is not move. If you come here, we are buying something or we are want to using for our how you come here in your life. Everything now, you know, say they say everything don't they come down. No matter if you come down now. Since where you come, you see one person when you come say how much market. So that one, that one is not mind that they say big market come down now. You know, mind that
people no even come buy.
Come buy.
Okay, so this your bag of rice. How much be bag of rice?
We are selling foreign rice 56,000.
For bag now?
Yes.
Nigeria
we are selling it 55.
Wow, 56, 55.
Yes.
Just 1,000 naira difference.
Yes.
Paints.
I'm not selling them, but people they say 5,500. Me, I'm not selling
paints. Just have bag and...
Yes.
Thank you.
My name is IK.
Oh, Mr. IK, how markets be today?
Thank God.
Okay. So, what's in the sell for document marketing?
Food stuff, as you can see.
Food stuff. Okay, please. I go like me mention the kind of food stuff we sell for us.
Gari, beans, granite, corn, and dawa, and rice as well.
Okay, so I go on now. How much be bag of rice now? Small one and big one.
60,000 naira, 75,000 naira.
Okay, big one at 75,000, small one 60,000 naira. Okay, now when we compare the price of bag of rice then and now, it don't they come down or they go up?
It's coming down by God's grace.
Okay, how much you they sell them before you reach this 60,000 naira for small one and 75,000 naira for big one?
75 for big one, 90 for 75 for a small one, and 90 for big one.
Oh, okay. Now from 90,000 naira, you come reach 75,000 naira for big one. Then for small one, 75,000, you reach 60,000 naira now. Okay, so I go on. How much you going to sell paints of rice, small one and big one?
6,000 for, 5,000 for small one and 6,500 for big one.
Oh, okay. How much be the paints before now? The paints of rice for small one and big one before you reach 5,000 and 6,000.
7,500 for big one and the 6,000 for small one.
How much you they sell granite and how you they sell the granite?
Granite, big one, old one is 6,500. 7,000 naira 6,500, but new one 4,500, 5,000 naira.
Okay, so for new one now 4,500 now, before now 5,000 naira they sell them.
Before we sell now 6,000 naira. Just a come down now.
Okay, so that price now for paints, Abi?
Yes.
Okay, maybe we can talk about millet. How much be the paints of millet?
2,500.
2,500 for paints of millet. How much did they sell them before?
Before 4,000 naira.
4,000. If you like say food don't they come down?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So maybe talk about Gary, the red Gary. How much be the bag of red Gary?
27,000 naira.
27,000. How much did they sell the bag before?
Before 45,000 naira.
45,000 naira. Now from 45,000 naira you reach 27,000. Yes. Wow. When was last time we say you reach 45,000?
Let me say about 4 months ago.
4 months ago. Wow. It be like say down a good one. Then when we talk about white Gary, how much be the bag now?
Bag 26.
26,000 naira. How much be the old price for Gary? 50. Wow. It be like say food items don't they come down way. Then how much you gonna say the paints of yellow Gary?
Yellow Gary 2,000 naira, white one 1,500.
1,500. How much be the price of the former price for the yellow Gary?
2,500.
2,500. How about white one?
For yellow white one 2,500, yellow one 3,000 naira.
Oh, the old price. Okay. When we can talk about beans now, how much be bag of beans? Yeah. For Olo
55,000 naira.
55,000. Then white beans how much?
White beans 60,000 naira.
Then the other one, Olo 2 how much?
Olo 2. I can give you Olo 2 60,000 naira as well. But 55 is okay.
Okay, so I want to know how much be bag of white beans before now?
White beans before is 80,000 naira.
So just like rice too, it means say beans too they come down of white beans.
5,000 naira.
5,000 naira. How much be pints of white beans before now?
7,500.
Oh, that one me say that one don't they come down. My country people, we don't hear from Mr. IK. Yeah, though we not see him face, but we don't hear him voice. And he don't say the price of food items, he don't they come down, and he really commend government say then they do it for that aspect. And then I say now if you get bag of rice, foreign one for 60,000 naira, now that one wey they call small rice. Then for the big rice, if you get them for 75,000, and before they sell am for 90,000 naira, and for the small one they sell bag for 75,000. But now it don't come down. And also don't say bag of Gary, red one it don't come down, white Gary say it don't come down. Then also for here they sell millet, they sell groundnut, and it they'll say all the price of food item for year it don't come down. And comment government say na good. You can't stop say not be only food items make government help look. Say make they look into other areas like building materials for people where they build house, and we know say government then go here. And thank you for staying tuned. I'm quite sure you were able to enjoy that snippet of food prices from both Sabo markets in Ikorodu and Dopemu market. And I mean, it's also interesting to watch that video and to see one striking thing there, that there is now the inflation, the prices of food items, and from what we saw from both markets, we can say that price of food items have really gone down.
Yes, yes, and according to Mr. Idris Mohammed, he made mention of some reasons why he feels prices varies in different markets, because he said they had to shops, and some that buy from them and go out to resell would definitely have the beat to the price. So I guess most of the reason why there are reasons why there's difference in some prices, whereby we see 2,000, 1,000, 3,000, and all of that. Because imagine selling huge stuff, like selling it wholesales, like you have a very big shop and you're selling big bags and all of that. Then another person sells that buys from you, sells lesser, or buy from you to resell, definitely will also have some, apart from the transportation and all of that. And you also make mention of shops, like they're going to pay shops and all of that. So definitely, where are they saying all those money from? They have to add a bit from what they are saying. And you can see that it is not like we are always doing this talking, or we just go online to copy price. You saw us on the field. We are actually going to the market for you guys to see, and we'll be back here to report. That is actually what we do. It's not like we go online to write. We are always on the field to confirm those prices for you guys.
Interesting one. And it's so good to see that even if you check all these food items, there might just be few differences. And like Elizabeth has rightly explained, sometimes some of those factors that we see might not necessarily just be tied to transportation alone. When it comes to rentals, you have to pay for your shops, you have to, even for daily activities that you engage in, personal activities. But at the same time, it still doesn't mean that we then put everything on it, and then the surging increment of all these items. Sometimes
to affect the consumers.
Exactly. So that is just it. But let us really dive into all of this comparison. I know on this show we do the workings, like Elizabeth rightly said earlier on. We always have the graphical representation of whatever the items we bring to you, and also the chart. Also, we have the chart. So looking at these items first, starting with the charts for you today. So let us start with rice, and it's so interesting that we have the big rice and the small rice. I would want to ask, which one do you enjoy eating more? Is it the big one or the small?
Anyone is eatable, but mostly I think I prefer the small rice.
The small rice, because I think someone said one is sweeter than, I don't know.
I don't know about that, but then I think I enjoy it more. The sweet, the small rice. The big rice is also okay, but there are some that it varies and all of that. But then I think I'm very, very okay with the small rice.
Okay, all right. We are looking at big rice for Dopemu market. So I would be doing Dopemu, you'll be doing Sabo, because we both represent two different markets. And so at the end of the day, we are going to see the market that is going to win. I hope my Dopemu market wins anyway.
All right. Start praying for you.
All right. Big rice at Dopemu market, it costs 76,000 naira.
So, that is the bag of rice.
Yeah, bag of rice. So I don't know, maybe I should just take bag and paint all together, just to make it easier for us. So the big rice, a bag costs 76,000 naira. Why the paint costs 6,500 naira.
Yeah, at Sabo, the big rice, like bag of rice for big rice, is sold at the rate of 70,000 naira, and paint is sold at the rate of 6,000 naira.
Interesting one. We have difference of like 6,000 naira, 500 naira difference for heat, Yeah, so mostly Nigerians call it big rice, but it's more or less like long grain and small grain. Yes, but typically when you just see Nigerians, just like big rice. You understand? But normally it is the long one because one is longer than the other. That one is short grain. I understand. They are all grains.
Yeah.
So that is it. So for the bag of rice, when it comes to the long grain at the open market is 76,000 naira.
And at Sabo, the long grain is sold at the rate of 70,000 naira.
Interesting. So 6,000 naira difference there. So what might really be possible for the difference in this? Because 6,000 naira is no joke. They are both on the mainland.
Yeah.
And even like he said even by the time they had the price, the cost of rentals, transportation, even at that, there's 66,000 naira difference there. So, and
you know, with 6,000 naira here right now at Sabo, I can get a paint for 6,000 naira.
Interesting. Interesting. And it is all, it can be tied to the fact that, where they get these items from could be very different. And at the end of the day, if you are going to add up, you sum up your transportation and all of these things, so it can really affect that. But at least with 500 naira difference when it comes to the paint of long grain rice at the Kwema Sabo, it's quite it's fair. I think so.
It is.
Okay, let us go to the small grain. A bag of rice at Dokwe market, that is 60,000 naira, and the paint is sold for 5,000 naira. Small grain at Dokwe market.
Yeah, the short grain is sold at the rate of 56,000 naira for bag at Sabo market Ikorodu. Then the paint is sold at the rate of 5,000 naira.
It's like these items are kind of more costly at Dokwe market.
No, you say at my market.
At your market.
Your market, because
the last time I checked, I own no market, so I don't know when.
I remember when we started the show, you told the viewers, I hope I win. I hope the market I went to wins and like it sells. So right now, you are representing the market.
I was only trying to encourage them to know that.
Don't come and switch it together. Right now, the market you went for the assignment, the field work. It's not. I don't understand the market you went for because I don't understand these prices I'm seeing.
Well, the man actually explained. He said though the prices that are actually reducing, and the government is doing quite well there.
Well.
So I mean that is all I can say anyway. That is all I can say. Okay. All right, moving on to beans. We have. Just like rice, we have the long grain, we have the small grain, the one they call big and small. Nigerians, we have our own terminologies. And we also, for beans, we have varieties of beans, white beans, olotu, oloyin, different ones. And, people have reasons they prefer one to the other. And, some are kind of sweeter.
That's the oloyin.
Yeah, and
beans.
Yes, and there are some that it takes a longer time before you get to prepare them and all that. So people have reasons
why
they
pick
eat.
one.
Yes, but looking at the bag of beans for Olo, it is sold at 55,000 naira at Dokwe market, and a paint is 4,500 naira. At the market for Olo beans.
Okay, at Savo, Olo beans is sold at the rate of 50,000 naira. Then the paint is sold at the rate of 4,000 naira.
Well, the market, what's really happening? Because different factors are always responsible, like we say, government policies, transportation, even sometimes storage could affect the price of food items as well as the demand. But in this case, I really would want to be so concerned about why. And there's another factor. I think sometimes these sellers, a method they adopt, and it's like they have not necessarily a fixed price for all these items. So when you as a buyer comes and they say, oh, it is for 50,000, like 50,000, I can't buy it for 50,000. Okay, at the end of the day, when you bargain, it's sold at 5,000 naira. So it might be so interesting to know that when you get there, maybe who knows, they might sell it for you at that rate.
And I think it depends on where you buy it from too. Because if you go to all the shops that just maybe they have 3 in store, they don't have it in bulk like wholesales. I guess it determines too. Because if you're going to a big shop like that sells in wholesale price, definitely the price won't be the way it is.
Yeah,
so
that is
I
true.
think that is the difference. When I went to Sabo Market, the person I interviewed said he's always selling in wholesale price and all of that. And from him, those that want to resell also will have their own money. So I guess majorly those are part of the reasons why the price are like that.
Yeah, it's true. I can't agree less anyway. I can't agree less. All right, let's go to Oloyin, the honey beans. A bag of rice is a bag of Oloyin beans, honey beans, is sold at 70,000 naira at the market and 5,000 naira for a paint at same market.
Okay, over here at Sabo, Oloyin honey beans is sold at the rate of 65,000 naira. Then the paint is sold at the rate of 5,000 naira.
Interesting. And let's go to white beans. White beans is sold at 67,000 naira at the market, and that's for a bag.
Okay.
Then a paint is sold at 5,000 naira. You know, fingers aren't equal, like they say, and we get to know that some can buy bags, some can buy paint, and you know, your interviewee the other time, let me use that word, or he said something that, you know, there's some numbers of paints you get from all these bags. Yeah, so you know, at the end of the day, if you cannot afford to get a bag, then you can get a paint of it.
Okay. Right now I don't even know what to say. White beans at Sabo Market.
Now I know why you don't know what to say.
White
Price
beans
goes before you fall.
Oh, okay. White beans at Sabo Market is sold at the rate of 115,000 naira. But then there will be a clause. No. Let me be done with what I'm saying. Then at what's it called? The paint for white beans is sold at the rate of 4,500 naira. Then I'm going to back it up with my knowledge. When I asked him, he said he does not have white beans at the shop at the moment, that it doesn't have, it's finished. So I'm going to say probably he gave me the price of before, the former price, because he has not gone to the market to restock. So he does not know the actual price of the new price. Voila.
Well, even at that, if he doesn't know, that means if it is sold at the rate of 115, well, the prices have come down, and maybe the last time he purchased, that was what he got and all that. But let's just hope that if Elizabeth goes there next week to buy a bag of white beans, she would get it for 67,000, just like we have it at our dear Dopomi market. All right, let's go to granite. No doubt, granite, it's nourishing. It has its nutritional value, and it's one of the grains that people get to eat in this part of the world. And so
anyhow, it's even used to make a whole lot of things. And for like peanuts, they make use of granite. In case you want to take gari flakes, you had granite to eat. And there are a lot of
some people eat
candy.
Some people eat it with bread.
Depending on to eat bread. If you want, there's granite soup too. You can use granite. So just like you said, it has a lot of nutrients.
So for granules, we have the new one here, but this is not a bag of granules. This is for the paint. It is sold at 4,500 naira at Dopam Market.
Then at Sabo, it's sold at the rate of 4,400 naira.
Just a 100 naira difference. Well, that's not bad. So let us go to Gary. We have the red one and the white one. So, some people call it yellow Gary. This was from the seller I got to know. I said red. So I was like, oh, so it's red. Because we always have this assumption that people say it's yellow. So I thought so it said red. So for a bag of yellow Gary or red Gary as it is sold at 27,000 naira, and a paint is sold at 2,000 naira.
Okay, at Sabo, yellow Gary is sold at the rate of 26,000 naira. Then a paint is sold at the rate of 2,000 naira.
Interesting. It's more or less like when it comes to the paint, yeah, their prices are quite the same. Just few little differences there, but I don't know why the bags are
like that.
different. I really don't know. Okay, so let us look at white Gary. A bag is sold at 26,000 naira. A bag is sold at 26,000 naira at Dokwemu Market, and a paint is sold at 1,500 naira.
And then at Sabo Market, white Gary is sold at the rate of 19,000 naira. Then a paint is sold at the rate of 1,500 naira.
Interesting, and even for the bag, there are differences there.
Yeah.
One is 26,000 and one is 19,000. I mean, about 5,000 naira difference.
7,000
naira difference there. It's a whole lot, and I wish I could just put these two men on the same spot and ask them reasons
why yours is
different.
like this and the other one is like that.
Because it's same Gary. I mean, except if one is golden and the other is, earthly. So.
Okay.
All right, so we have corn. A bag of corn at Dokwemu Market is sold at 60,000 naira, while the paint is sold at 2,000 naira.
Yeah, and at Sabo, a bag of corn is sold at the rate of 52,000 naira. Then a paint is sold at the rate of 2,000 naira. Then I later find out that they have different types of corn.
Yes.
The one for popcorn, and they told me the one for popcorn, a paint is sold at the rate of 9,000 naira. Just in case you want to buy popcorn corn and you are going there to buy them at the rate of 2,000 naira, they are different.
Yeah, this one basically is just the general corn, like people get to eat and all that. Though all like beans too, they have that different varieties. They have that varieties. Then we have millet. A bag is sold at 70,000 naira, and a paint at 2,500 naira at Dokwemu Market.
Then at Sabo, a bag of millet is sold at the rate of 65,000 naira. Then a paint is sold at 2,300 naira.
Wow, so millet too has its own nutritional value as well. So if all things being equal, I think Nigerians should get to consume all of these food items.
Yeah.
Now we've come to the end of all these food items, and the way we do it on this show, we give you the total amounts of everything. And like I said, kings do not brag in a way, and it's no bragging. The Dokwemu Market, you've done quite well anyway. But except for the fact that the white beans, if you know you would not be getting white beans, you just want to get every other item, I think you know where to go.
Yeah, you know where to go. We don't have to brag about that.
All right, the total amounts of all these items we've highlighted today is 511,000 naira at Dokwemu Market. And for the bags, and for the paints, we have 38,500 naira. So if you are getting all of these items, the paints at Dokwemu Market, you get it at 38,500, and the bags 511,000 naira.
So if you have 518,000 naira, like you want to buy food stuff, and you have like 518,000 naira, you can get bags of food stuff like rice, beans, gari, the likes of that. If you have 518,000 naira at Sabo, then if you feel 518,000 naira, that's quite a lot, then you can go for the paints. You can get different types of food item at the rate of 36,700 naira at Sabo for paint food item.
Interesting. So also on the show, we always have the graphical representation of all these items, so you can get to see them clearer. So we are going to be showing the graph, the graphical representation of all these items. So we've shown you the chart, and you can get to see. So let us just within few seconds see the chart. The market is represented with orange color, and the Sabo market is represented with blue color. And you can see all the price of the food items we've mentioned today. You know, for the paints, you also have the graphical representation, because today it's more or less like we are looking at two sides of a coin, the paint as well as the bags also. So for all of these items, the long grain rice, small grain, the beans, different kinds of beans, the millet, the corn, and the gari, everything has been well represented. This is all we can get to do today on this show, and we note that price of items, it's not always the same. Let me put it that way.
Fixed.
Sometimes it's not fixed. Sometimes you get it at this rate, and the other times you know it might go higher or it reduces. So it all depends on a lot of factors that affect the sale, or the prices rather, of all these items. But this is all we can take on today's edition of Market Review, and we've compared price of food items at two different markets, Dopemu market and Sabo market in Ikorodu, both on the mainland. And interestingly, one of these days we get to look at island versus mainland, and we know we on the mainland, we are all special people in a way. So my name remains Iremufe Koforola, but before we go, note that if you have not subscribed on our channel, you can please do so by just it's free. Just click on this subscribe button and you get notified of all our content, and trust me, you would always just want to stay glued to your screen.
Yeah, and that he has said it all. That is all we do, bringing prices of food items, bringing market to your doorstep. Yeah, we do the shopping, and you get to compare it yourself, and not the one that suits you better, the one you can actually go to and you feel you are very, very comfortable. It's just for you to have idea of prices majorly. Yeah, I remain Elizabeth Avefe. Just like you said, don't forget to follow. If you have not followed or subscribed, I don't know why you are gatekeeping. Share so that people also can have idea of what we are saying. And this is not the only interesting program that we do have on ConsumerHallaTV. We have a lot of programs that you can't afford to miss.
Yeah, that's how you take it today. See you next edition. Bye for now.
Bye.
When it comes to sharing of brand experiences, ConsumerHallaTV is here to give you a listening ear. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful episode of Share a Brand Experience on ConsumerHallaTV. It is another Wednesday, and this is Share Your Brand Experience, where we talk about everything branding and also how brand has affected you in one way or the other. We don't only deal with negative stuffs on here, we want to hear the positive aspect of brands. This is ConsumerHallaTV, and in case you don't know about ConsumerHallaTV, ConsumerHallaTV is a consumer advocacy digital channel where you can all watch us on your YouTube. Subscription is very, very free at ConsumerHallaTV. We open every weekdays from 8 o'clock a.m. to 6 p.m. We give you news and beautiful, intelligent, educative programs apart from Share Your Brand Experience. But today, we'll be talking about consumer service in Nigeria, because we need to talk about these things that are prevailing in the country. It has become very frequent that we have issues from people talking about their experiences with customer service in Nigeria. And I witnessed one on Monday, that was the day before yesterday, at Allen Avenue here close to the office, and I would love to share the experience that I saw. It wasn't with me, but it was with somebody that I didn't know, but I was opportune to be on the spot. What happened that day was the fact that a lady was robbed at around Allen here on the road coming, and was a bike. I don't know, bikes have been banned in Nigeria on the main road in Nigeria, so I don't know how the bike was allowed. But I feel like maybe because you have a bike, you're not taking any passenger, so you can actually move with the bag. So she was going with a bag on the, just like she was holding a bag like this. Yeah, you may say, doesn't you know this is Lagos State, why is she holding a bag and like that? But sometimes you may just tend to forget yourself easily. Nobody's above mistakes. they snatched the bag from her. So I was behind the lady, so we saw everything. Me, Jade, and one other person from the office were all going on that particular Monday evening. Was in the around 7:30 thereabout. So they snatched her bag and she ran after the person. So we ran after her also, you know, just to understand what was going on. But she was very fast, you know, with everything that was going on. So she was just shouting, my phone, my ATM card, my power bank, my this, my that. So we all followed her to the roundabout junction at Allen side. So when we got there, we waited with her, and I was like, sister, you know, your phone is already like stolen. Every access to your account, because you don't know these people want to use your SIM card to be borrowing money, or even access your Gmail and every other thing to tamper with your documents. So because she said she didn't put password on our phone, so let's all endeavor to always put password on our phone, because we don't want issues like this happening to us. We called MTN. MTN was an service provider. So she doesn't have a phone, so I called MTN. Like 3 other people were calling MTN. It took us about 15 minutes to get connected with 303. That's MTN's, or 300, sorry. That's MTN's number. I called them twice. I don't know, they said, oh, they are referring, you know, when you put one, if you want English, put this and that. We already put all the numbers, and they were like, we are transferring you to a customer service representative that would respond to you. So they picked the call. It was dead silent. They were not saying anything. They were not doing anything. It's already time. It's already going. This is almost like 30 minutes. We're trying to contact 303 MTN, and they are not providing anything. They're not even picking the call. Got so good, the call went through. So they picked it. The lady was like, she was shaking. So we're all talking like, I was like, good afternoon, good evening. So we lodged the complaint. We want to block our SIM, this and that, and this. The next thing the lady said was that she picked the call. Was that, oh, I am so sorry. My computer is frozen. I can't do anything about it. And I was like, why do you say you cannot do anything about it? In the first instance, if you knew that your computer was frozen, why in the first place did you pick the call? You could have let the phone like kept on ringing, or immediately you had picked the call. You have said, my computer is frozen. Please call another service provider, another service representative, customer service representative. I would answer you. So of you waiting for us to narrate all the story to you for you just to say, oh, yeah, your computer is already frozen. I'm like, okay. So when she cut the call, she asked us to hold on that. Oh, she would get on it, even though our network was freezed and stuff. I was like, okay, maybe it will come back up. She didn't give any explanation. She didn't say anything. She just hung up the call. So we kept on calling again for another almost 30 to 20 minutes. We kept on calling MTN service provider. My own point is that if they had wanted to do anything with the SIM or any other thing, they would have done it before we even were able to have access with MTN. They later picked the call. So when they picked the call, the lady explained the question. They were like, are you sure you're the owner of this SIM? I understand protocol, but there's some things that needs urgent attention. You understand? So they should be able to, we're going to do, they asked for our mother's maiden name. They were asking all sorts of questions. When did you open the SIM? When did you open the SIM? Where is the location? Which address? You know, I feel like if you ask 2 personal questions, I feel like only the person that owns the SIM would have known. You know, you would have been able to understand, or if you're able to track the call of where we are to where she's explaining that she's calling from. You know, these are things that we should put in place. Instead of you asking her thousands of numbers before you can be able to help her block a SIM. That day it took us more than 30 minutes for us to be able to block the SIM. In this what I'm talking about is almost 10 o'clock. We were still not able to block the SIM, and they've collected the bags in like to 7 after 7. So it took us that much hour to be able to block the SIM, just an ordinary SIM. So they're not like, oh, you need to go to your bank to sort out your blocking and stuff like that. And it was just a lot of, I felt for the lady, because number one, our phone is stolen. Number two, we don't know who these people are and how they can actually easily get a number and start calling people and every other thing. So those things, and there was not even when the complaint was lodged, you should be able to access almost all our contact lists and send a warning to them that if in case any number call you, because she asked them, like, can you help me, you know, this and that. They're like, no, they can't do that. In case any number call you for help, please know that this phone is already stolen and this SIM is already blocked. So those were the issues that we had that day. So my point exactly is that it took so much of time for MTN service provider to answer this particular lady. And it was a very, very sad situation, because if they had wanted to use a SIM for anything, they would have used it without us having any, because how long would they take to put a SIM to any use, and then they will have collected money, and you understand, the money will have been gone, they will have been tied, they will have tied it to this particular loan, and she'll be paying money that she doesn't even understand. There was a day that on, it was this scam alert. Somebody was like, they kidnapped them, they collected their phone, and then they used a SIM to borrow 2 million. So these are issues that we are facing in the country.
Absolutely. It is so sad. I feel so sorry for the lady who fall victim of that bad circumstance. It's such a bad circumstance, and you know, this is what happens in our country, where everything and anything goes, where there is not proper. We have all this policy, but they are not well implemented. That is the issue. We're talking about customer service. First, with this ordeal that you narrated, the story is quite pathetic, and it's so saddening that the lady lost her phone. But to the part, on the other hand, I'm so grateful that she didn't lose her life, because we've seen some situations whereby they would arm the victims and, you know, take all the victim belongings. So we have been grateful to God for that. If we are going to look at it from one aspect, customer care service is to render assistance to your consumer immediately. And if you look at all the policies behind bringing the legacy of consumer service, is behind of giving people attention, that it is safe in the time they need it. If we relate attention to okay, you and I, we're having this conversation. If I need your attention, maybe I want to relay a message to you. At that time, if you're like, I will see later, that time you were not giving me the attention. So it's so saddening that, you know, the people that we ought, they are meant to give us that support, that services, you know, at the time we need it, but they are not able due to one. And I know definitely, even when it comes to health issues, the front lines, I always say, you break protocols.
Yeah.
So even if you can do it for the sake that, oh, okay, this person is your customer, it's very urgent. So why can't you just break the protocol? Matter, we don't do this, but because this issue is very urgent, we'll see what we can do. We attend. You know, there are some languages whereby you give to your consumer, even if it's not going to settle the issue.
At least you put their mind at ease. Well, you could have it on other computers, or maybe you were working from home. I don't know where the person was working from, but you don't have the capacity to be able to help the person. You don't keep the person on the call for that long just for you to hang up the call without any explanation.
You know, this is sad. I can say again, sad. It is sad, sad, sad. I can say that over and over again. Now it's like, thank you so much for sharing that experience with us on Share Your Brand Experience, Kike. I pray we won't fall victim of that circumstance. But now it seems the customer service has forgotten the reason of they do not remember the policies behind customer service. So we would bring it out to them, so they can get on their toes. Just before we say it out, a lot of consumers too fall victim of having issues with bank. You know, maybe you want to transfer money, you get the money transferred, or maybe the money they tell you is hanging in one hair. It's become a hole between two banks, and all of that. You start going to banks, moving here and there. It's so saddened, but that is what we see on a frequent. So I would share my own experience. Of course, I've had such experience as well, whereby I did money, hanged, wait 7, and you know, the policy of waiting for 7 working days, OMG, it's bad. I can let that to you. So, but yesterday, I wanted to do the transfer. So, you know, I was seated, and my man was just telling me that I shouldn't do the transfer, because I don't want to. I will later mention the name of the bank, because my bank that I use, you know, it's quite. It rained.
When it rains in Nigeria,
it rained, you know, because the bank I use, oh my goodness, when it rains, if I don't do transfer, even after 3 days, that's the reason, because you have issues.
Wow.
So the worst you do is maybe you use your ATM card, or maybe you walk into the bank and all of that.
Explanations, or there is no explanation afterwards why you're having issues. There's no nothing to say, oh, please, dear customer, do not do transaction at this time. There is nobody. Everybody is sitting down folding their hands. Imagine people that are using band A. You don't bring light for 2 days. There's no prior reason why. There's no prior notice to your consumers to say, oh, for these 2 days, oh, we are doing some maintenance on this thing. That's why you don't have light. Why exactly am I on band A if I don't have light for 2 days, and you're not giving me any reason or ample notice to when I'm going to have life?
You
What's
know,
the gap between us, the consumers, and the manufacturers in
you
Nigeria?
know, so I can agree with you, and I would not agree less about what you just said, because when it comes to electricity, I don't know. Of course, they are doing a whole lot. We'll see what the minister is doing, trying to, with the president just approved the 4 billion naira, you know, to generate for steady electricity in the country. And we know that when electricity is very, very stable, of course, social amenities will improve and the state of things will improve in the country. But, you know, the issue whereby there will not be light for about 2-3 days, and that you just said, you trying to relate to the consumers, to your customers, that for the it's a means of customer service. You know, so my grandmother would tell me there are some words that are simple as ABC.
Yeah.
So you know, when it comes to customer service, there are some words that are very, very simple that you just get in touch with them, and whereby you would know that I've gotten a notice, so I wouldn't do this for. We should not expect this for this. So
2 days.
it should be so back to the conversation I was having. Though I thought it was going to be a negative ordeal when it happened, but reverse was the case. Polaris proved me wrong this time around. So I did the first transaction, it went, you know, and there's something about it. If I'm trying something and my inner man is telling me not to do it, if I do it in one way or the other, I would have myself to be blamed. So the inner man in me told me to just take, I should take my breath that minute and maybe I should do it later. But I was like, I just have to do the transaction. I did it, and the recipient didn't get the money, and they didn't reverse the money to me.
Wow.
So it was around closing hours, but I had to go to, I had to contact the recipient. He did get this money. He got the first amount, but the second one he couldn't get it.
Through.
So you know, lo and behold, I came to work today, and I went there. I got there. They gave me a form, and they were telling me that I would have to hold on for a good 48 hours. That I will get the money. That if I don't get the money within 48 hours, then I will have to come to the bank to refill some form and all of that.
What?
So the moment they said that, I was like, what is this? What is all this happening? But I had to just do what I had to do and just come back. Lo and behold, I was seated and I just got the alert. You know, I was quite surprised that.
What's going on here?
What's going on? You know, Polaris Bank proved me wrong because you know, Polaris Bank went to resign and all of that. I don't know what happened. I don't know maybe the system. I don't know what happened to your system. Maybe you have upgraded or with the help of AI. But Polaris Bank, you know, when the brand is doing so well, we need to say and when they are not doing the other way they're meant to do, we are not criticizing them, but we just need to tell them that this is what the consumers are getting to say about you. I wish MTN, and I know MTN staff or the right top officers will be seeing this. We people need, there should be a whole lot of reform. I think we once have a conversation on customer service, and I said that I think you were the one who raised it, but I can't really place my hand on it anymore, whereby we had an agreement on the program that I think a whole lot of reform should be done, whereby they need to tell people the reason why they are on that seat. The reason why they are occupying that seat
needs to be done to these people, because I don't think they have empathy towards the consumers.
Absolutely.
And empathy is supposed to be the first most thing. It's not like you being a doctor and you don't have empathy to your patients. What exactly are you doing in that field? It's not meant for you. If you know that you're not going to be empathetic towards your consumers, I feel like there's nothing for you. There's no reason for you to get a job as a customer care service provider, because it is so hurtful for you to act nonchalant to the grievance of your consumer. This is your customer, for crying out loud. No prior notice to the fact that you are going to hang up the particular call. You said it the first time your system was frozen. I feel like the next thing for you to have done was just tell please call another person, or you even
reach out to your maybe colleagues and
I feel like even to call another person, you should know that it will take a lot of time. If it was something between life and death, you should be able to easily transfer that call to another person immediately at your own end. If that is not in your own back end, their back end, is something wrong. There's something wrong with the system then. If you cannot easily transfer, you know, sometimes you'll be talking to bank or you're talking to customer service provider, anyone, your card will get finished. Do you know that when you call again, you're going to start from the beginning and start explaining from the beginning to another person entirely, which is not supposed to be so.
First of all, Kike, I'm very sorry on behalf of you, because you had to witness all of that, and I know the kind of mood you will be.
I wanted to remove everything. I know sure stood there and I listened to everyone. I'm like, what is going on in this country?
I must commend you for your humanly for the humanity you always portray to people. So I understand how you would feel at that moment. But how I wish you could bring that lady to share her experience. But what it is what it is.
In Mowe, and there's no way to contact because I already blocked the number.
I know how womanly you are. So back to the conversation. So to what we were saying, I think, in fact, a lot needs to be done. A whole lot of reform needs to be done when it comes to customer service in terms of the telecommunications. Gone are the days whereby you will have issue, you will call instantly, they will pick up your call. Now you would have to call OMG Kike 10 minutes, 15 minutes,
30 minutes, 45 minutes. They're still singing,
singing a whole lot of it is so pathetic, you know, and a whole lot of things is hanging on the line.
Yes.
I think the customer service should now see to it that what is happening. I don't know the policy you're always having when you're having your AGMs, your annual general meeting, or whatever meeting you people have, but I think it's time to, you know, have a round table, sit down, reform things, re-strategize, know what is happening, where did you all get it wrong? What were we doing right before that people had access to us? Because as it stands, consumers are no longer having access to all these people.
No.
Look at what happened.
Fine,
you later reach out to them. I knew that before you could reach out to them, it's going to be a whole
We kept on calling, and I said like 4 people were on the call. Just for, if they even pick one of us, at least we'll give it to the lady. 4 people were on the call. I was on the call. Somebody else was on the call. Jadesola was on the call. Another lady there was on the call. So we were all on the call at the same time, trying to call these people. And they were not picking. Even if they picked twice. And they were not talking. They were not saying anything. And they were later picked. They said that their whatever was frozen. Your computer is frozen. You now told the lady that she should give you a little bit of time, that you work on the computer, almost 10 minutes, or more than that. I don't even know, but it took a while for you just hung up. Like she hung up the call, no prior notice to say, oh, please call another person or let me transfer you to another person. She just hung up the call, and the reason why she hung up, I'm like, what? So we had to restart the conversation. We had to start calling them again. And it took some time to get somebody else to talk. And the person, I wish I got the particular person's name to call the person out on her to say, okay, this is what you did. It was MTN, and she was like, oh, she uses MTN. So what is so hard?
This is 2025. We're not in 1995. We're not in 2005. Sorry, this is not to write off the people that were born in those years, but just to let it know that there are advancement and improvement, and we are not going to say that all these people are not improved. With the use of AI, a whole lot of reforms are there. But I think the issue now is those people behind the system. That is the issue.
Exactly, because sometimes the manufacturers may not even know what the people behind the system are doing.
Absolutely.
But I just feel like you also need to check and balance your staffs.
It's well needed.
The reason why you are telling me that this conversation might be recorded, I believe is for the purpose of you cross-checking what I've said, and you also checking and balancing your staffs to know how your staffs are behaving towards the customers. I always say before that customers also have their own issues, which is very, very true. But sometimes you don't need to go you're going to be at loggerheads with a customer. If they're talking and you don't like it, tell them to have a lovely day, this and that. Hang up the call. If your boss comes around, you play it, oh, this person was cursing my family.
The conversation log.
Yes, you have the right to hang up that call. To hang up the call, rather.
I said it earlier on, I don't like situations like this because I don't love to see people in such situations, because I don't pray to fall victim of such situations as well. But it is what it is, because this is what most people in diaspora see, and they used to label Nigeria that we are not improving, there is no improvement. And we have all these policies, we have all this reform. But am I going to say a lot of people are nonchalant, or they don't know their onions when it comes to discharge their duty to consumers? So that is why we're here. So let people know what consumer service is. I think people they've totally forgot. They don't have the idea. They don't know the reason why they are seated, or they don't know the reason why they are being paid at the end of the month. So we need to bring this on board. Customer service is about providing services and assistance to customers before, during, and after they purchase a product or service. Of course, you have a right. Yes, and you know that in one way or the other, we're referring it to right. Our right has been trampled.
Very, very trampled.
Our right to be heard, because she was not heard.
She wasn't.
It's
It took a while for them to be able to solve our issue.
I mean, that's quite sad. So, to let it know how, you must listen to customers, to consumers. It is well needed. Understand their concerns, questions, and feedback. Feedback is very, very important. This lady, she understands the concern, but the feedback is poor.
Very, very poor.
It's poor, and we know this particular telecommunications can do better. And we are not even referring to them alone. You know you are offering a product that has to do with consumer. Please, something we need to take very, very premium and up to fit is consumers' satisfaction. Because in one way or the other, if that lady finds, she might retrieve her SIM and all of that, but at that moment she would never forget. Exactly. If there is somebody beside her that wants to buy MTN, she'll be like, you better don't buy MTN. If not because maybe I've been using it, people know it with me. That's why I went to, because of the experience. And you know, giving bad
words of mouth is a very strong thing. If you don't know, one of your consumers doesn't mean that you cannot lose a lot of consumers. Through one consumer, if the person has the right channel, like ConsumerHallaTV, you are likely to lose a lot of things, because you are shooting yourself in the leg. You are not empathetic. You don't even care. If it was you in that position of the lady, that I'm very, very sure you would have done worse than the lady. You may have picked up your phone and start calling out MTN on Instagram or on TikTok.
All right. One of the reasons why customer service is there is for providing solutions. Often helpful and timely assistance to resolve issues. Agike, it's so sad that this experience you just narrated on the program. The lady did not get the solution, the accurate time she needed the help. Being empathetic is very, very important, because the way you said the lady sounded, she was not here. She was not empathetic. So showing understanding and care for the consumer experience is very, very good. Then being proactive, anticipate and prevent problems when possible. That was what you said earlier on, that, you know, she might just, okay, hold on, let me check the system, how I can be of help.
Yeah, or you transfer the call from your own end. I don't know why the problem that I have exactly is that, why do we have to always drop the call with you to call another customer service and still wait for that agonizing hour of me hearing you singing or you advertising your product to my ear when I need a solution at like immediate, like ASAP? Why can't you just transfer me from your own desk to another person's desk? They should be able to have that interlink. So I don't know what's going on there. That is a very huge gap. Absolutely,
they have the interlink. Like I said, we cannot say there is no reform, there is no policy. Of course, there are rules and there are code and conduct guiding them. But you know, some people just, and most of the times, we blame the government for not doing the right thing. Whereby in the city you are occupying, you're a government.
Yeah, you are a government.
You are a government on your own. In that way, you've you've misled, you know, the people within your jurisdiction. So that is quite sad. And most of the time we blame the government. How do you manage your seat? How do you manage your
position?
Your
part.
So it's very, very important. So, you know, I can say it that when there is customer service, a very good premium, unbreakable customer service, there is always trust. You are loyal to the brand. You know, there is satisfaction, ultimately driving business success. And it's about creating a positive experience that make customer feel valued and appreciated. It's so sad that this lady in question, the full victim of what happened on Monday, was not well appreciated.
At all.
And now we have to talk about what happens when there is no good customer service. This can lead to a whole lot of chaos. Yeah, I can say it again, over and over again. In fact, I can jump to the moon and say, definitely it's going to be a chaos, because this lady, she will never forget this experience. And she will always narrate it, definitely. Customer dissatisfaction, yes. Unhappy customers feel ignored, frustrated, or disrespected.
Very disrespectful. What she did was, I felt disrespected. And I wasn't the customer, but I'm a customer of MTN, because I use MTN service provider too. But I felt really disrespected for you to just hang up the call on me. Because even if I'm not paying for a service from you and you hung up the call, it's a very, very disrespectful thing for me. I can't hang up a call on somebody.
That's a sign of being rude.
Sign of totally being rude. So imagine me paying you money. I am. You were even asking the lady that how much did you put in your card today?
I mean, can you see
What kind of a question is that? Like, what is relevant? What's the relevance of that to her wanting to block her SIM? You already asked her mother's maiden name. I feel like 2 questions is enough. You're already asking her thousands of questions before she can even answer you. They've already stolen whatever they want to steal. I want you to block my number. Okay, what is your name? Your full name? What is your mother's maiden name? You are still asking her, did you recharge today? How much did you recharge today? What is the address of where you opened the SIM? What year? How am I supposed to listen to the year? How am I supposed to remember the year that I opened the MTN? So if I'm supposed to block my number, I'm supposed to tell you every of these details. When I'm actually very, very frustrated, I cannot even remember a lot of things. When I'm under pressure myself.
In the midst of pressing issues.
So these are the issues that we need to focus on. So why exactly do we need thousands of questions to be explained before we're able to render help to our consumers? So we need to ask these questions with these people.
I think because of issues like this, that is why our own executive director and chairman came with this initiative, because he himself have experienced stuff like this. He has seen people being maltreated when it comes to their rights, and all of that. And that is why ConsumerHallaTV is here, because we'll keep emphasizing, and we will not back out until the truth is being done, and onto consumers, onto manufacturers, organizations, industry do the right thing to. Thank you so much. Also, they do the right thing. So, no good customer service definitely can lead to a negative review. We are reviewing this right now. It's a negative. It's not a positive review. I started an example earlier on talking about my bank. I've always that negative. When to did the positive. So
you talk about it.
People would always say, I know, but if we know, people will always say, but you as a manufacturer, as a producer, if you are better. Hello, consumers. You have the right to be heard. Absolutely. So join us on the conversation, share your brand experience, where you tell us all your experiences about brand on the outer world via our YouTube channel every Wednesday from the hour of 4:20 to 5:20. You can watch us via our YouTube channel, ConsumerHallaTV, and subscription is free. Follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHallaTV. Share your brand experience. It's about storytelling. It's about experiences.
Hello, consumers.
Ladies that put a smile on our faces, and guess what? That is why this show is for you. You can get to know about trendy market slashes, promos, offers, and juicy deals that put a smile on your faces, and you can always enjoy them maximally. And you know one thing that is so interesting about this show? It is a blend of English and Pidgin. As I dey run you English, now I go dey marry am with Pidgin. Make am spicy. So catch me every time on the show to enjoy more about trendy AWOOF packages. Peace.
Public service announcement. Hello, consumers. I am Kikelomo Ajibola, and welcome to the Scam Alert segment on ConsumerHallaTV. Scam Alert educates viewers about various scams affecting consumers. We learn tips on how to identify fraudulent activities and provide advice on protecting our personal information. We aim to raise awareness and empower viewers to avoid falling victim to scams. We cover various topics such as phishing, identity theft, fraudulent investment schemes, and many more. You want to catch up on how these scammers invade our lives? Join us every Tuesday by 12:30 p.m. for Scam Alert on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Subscription is absolutely free. And in case you're not following us across all our social media platforms, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. Don't say I didn't do anything for you this 2025.
Bye. Welcome to In the Marketplace. We are taking you on a journey behind the scene of Nigeria's most vibrant market, from the sight and sound of the market to the stories of the people who makes it thrive. We will be sharing the untold stories that brings this market to life. Join us as we explore the history, challenges, and triumphs of the market vendors. We will dive into the daily lives of the people who call markets home and uncover the secret that makes this market special. You will get to see the passion, energy, and dedication that goes into making this market success. Tune in to the In the Marketplace on ConsumerHallaTV on Thursday by 11 a.m. to experience the sight and sound. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handle on ConsumerHallaTV. I am Elizabeth Abefe.
Hello, fellow consumers. Are you looking for a program where we give analysis about brand and a program where we project the voice of the consumer? Join my team and I on Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box by calling on the program to get your issues resolved.
And in case you are wondering where Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be showing, please join us on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Subscription is free by 2 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. every Mondays and Wednesdays. Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be airing and will be here to provide you any information on brands and also issues that you have pending for us to resolve. Also follow us across all our other social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. And that is why at ConsumerHallaTV,
you deserve to be heard. Hi everyone, I am Iri Ayomikunle Eke. Join me live on Perspective every Mondays to Friday from the hour of 9 to 10, where we have meaningful and engaging conversations about all the burning and pressing issues making the round. Issues related to our economy and consumers. It's conversing, it's relatable, it's beyond interview. We have expert analysts who gives updated analysis about all aspects of a conversation. Join the moving train by subscribing to our YouTube channel, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHallaTV. Stay informed. Thank you.
I am Matilda Ovenai. As you already know, Market Today is the show where we visit different markets across Nigeria, Lagos, to check out the prices of different things, ranging from household items to foodstuffs to cosmetics, electronics, every other thing.
In a world of hustle and bustle, entertainment keeps us alive, and that is why at ConsumerHallaTV, we ensure you enjoy all around 360-degree entertainment program. Screen Time is the show for you, where you enjoy top 5 countdown, celebrity of the week, exclusive interview, and other segments.
Don't mind if it's just a jealous person.
Oh,
It's new movie release, updates, and Screen Time. I'm going to enjoy myself because this is my favorite time on the program. I get to recommend good movie for you, and I'm also waiting for you to recommend movies to me also in the comment section. Screen time is not just all about entertainment, it is relaxing and also educational. So that is why we are bringing to you Screen Time on ConsumerHallaTV. And in case you're wondering where to join us every Mondays by 5 o'clock p.m. at ConsumerHallaTV on our YouTube channel. Subscription is very, very free. And in case you have not followed us across all our social media platforms, please do so. We are begging you, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. What are you waiting for? Click on that follow and subscribe right now.
And from the I to the R to the E to the M to the F to the E, my name is Iremofe Koforola, the man always clothed in wealth and strength.
And I am Kikelomo Ajibola. Ta-da!
It is another beautiful day, and as you know, every single day is meant to be enjoyed with mouth-watering offers and promos that can put a smile on our faces. Welcome to another edition of our Wolf, the show you can always trust to get informed about new deals, market slashes, and juicy offers. I am Iremofe Koforola, and you know what? You can call me the AWUF General Overseer. One interesting thing we say, this show na blend of English and Pidgin. That one means say, as I go dey yarn you this promos for English, I go dey marry am with Pidgin, and that one come make am dey very interesting, because if you know say as you dey enjoy am for English, you sef go dey know about the Pidgin, and this show na trusted one. And if you know about any promo from any sector, even na banking or na health or na commerce or na any industry for this country, and on top of this show you go dey know about the promo. As long as say you don't verify and confirm say na legit, trust me, you go know about the promo on top of this show. And if you want to enjoy this kind of show, if you never subscribe, you know say that one save, good. So now opportunity for you, say may you subscribe on top our channel, and you go there get notification on top any promo where you say you want make for the week. So that one may you do am sharp, go cost you anything. And also, if you have not followed us on all our social media platforms, this is an opportunity for you to do so. We are live on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube at ConsumerHallaTV. We would surely be glad to have you. All right, let us dive into the juicy deals of the week. So to begin with is the Add Me and Chill challenge. From the size of this promo, I don't like him. I know we say this promo just starts, it don't they run. So for those of you who say never take opportunity, maximize this promo. Now opportunity for you say may use them. They always face the bustling and hustle life every day. Everybody will wake up, even get time to relax, get time to chill, get time to just watch movie. But this promo can't tell you say, in the midst of all those hustle and bustle way they do, and where they very important because we have to make money, you feel chill also, and if you win 2 million naira worth of prizes. It's so interesting. As you are chilling, you are getting to win 2 million naira worth of prizes as you showcase time with family, game time. It could be game time, it could be time you watching movies, you listen to music, or any activity you get to love. And at the end of the day, you also get to win prizes, and that includes 2 million naira worth of prizes. This is so interesting because I love this, and it also promotes the fact it also promotes family time. Let me put it that way, because we are all busy. Sometimes we are the father, the mother, the children, even in the same sitting room, but everybody is busy in their world. So the father is busy on his phone, the mother is busy doing something else and all that. But this is an avenue for all of us to gather as family and showcase our natural ability and natural talent, and display to the world how we can have very good family time. So all you just have to do is showcase time with family. It could be game time, watching a movie, listening to music, or any activity you love engaging, and you get rewarded for doing them in the Add Me and Chill challenge. So it is simply Add Me for the things you love. It's all about you know, doing the things you love, just naturally, anything you say you love, it could be anything. Maybe I don't even mention the thing you say you love to do and say na creative thing. You just do make we see. We won't see the way you say you feel. You fit to do the same way you say you love. And here are the simple steps to follow. First, you have to follow admin at admin.ng for you to be for you to partake, for you to participate in this promo. This promo self they totally me, maybe say I don't even know the right website I use. So you just have to follow them. Then you prepare a meal using any admin products. You know, say if you use their products for any meal maybe say you won't prepare, if you do that one. So you take a picture of the meal alongside the activity you love. You know, just take a picture of it. Is it dancing? Is it listening to music? Or you are preparing the meal? Just take the pictures, and you can share your entry with the campaign using hashtag #AdMeAndChill. That is just interesting, a very beautiful one out there. So thank you, #AdMeAndChill promo. We all love that. Now let us move into the world of Eat and Win Indomie promo. All this one just to me, it does a shop. I know say Indomie, no be today we say they reward their loyal customers. Are you a loyal customer and you want to showcase, say, yeah, you say we badum made the chef Indomie? This one are the opportunity for you. So all you just have to do is to show to the world that you love to eat Indomie. Do you love to eat Indomie? Now it is the time to grab some whooping sum of 1 million and other amazing prizes such as PSPs, PS5s, bicycles every week. This is so interesting that you can get all of these amazing prizes every week. As you are getting your PS5s, your bicycles, other amazing prizes that come with this promo. You just have to show to the world how you love to enjoy eating your Indomie. So it is just very simple. Here are the simple steps for you to participate. First time they talk say you get steps you have to follow before we say if you qualify for this promo. All you just have to do is buy any Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Yes, just buy that pack, then find the unique code inside. That means every pack you get, it has unique code inside. So you just have to find that code for you to be eligible to participate in this promo. So you visit indomie.ng/eatandwin. Yes, you can visit that website, indomie.ng/eatandwin, or click the link in their bio. You could go to their bio to read more about it. Then you get more informed about this promo. You sign up and enter the unique code under redeem code. So when you get the unique code, you just have to sign up and enter the unique code under the redeem code. That means when you go to the bio or to the website, you get to see this redeem code. There you can get to enter your unique code. So every Indomie Eats and Win promo you get to participate in, when you buy the Indomie, you have that unique code. So that qualifies you. So the more codes you enter, the higher your chances of winning. That means you can enter as many as you want. You can buy as many as you want. Buy it, participate in it, use these codes. You know, just engage yourself, and I'm quite sure as long as you are qualified, I'm sure Indomie would you get to enjoy all these rewards for you. So it is very simple. Indomie say thank you. Indomie na baba when it comes to all these promos. So that's just one deal you should enjoy. Now here is another juicy deal up for grabs. Yeah, on this show, you always have a lot of juicy deals up for grabs. So it is the NASCO cornflakes. Yes, NASCO. Like I said in my introduction, that every day is a win for us. And every day we deserve to celebrate. We deserve to be grateful for being alive. That is a win. First, sometimes let me just use this opportunity. May I just yarn you this thing? Say with the way everything they, and not only Nigeria, even they affected. But the way the economy they will say things, you good, maybe not talk otherwise. Sometimes we dey carry the weight with all of those challenges we say we dey face, and we forget to say those little win. Say even you dey alive, say you get breath in you, say your health it dey, shaka shaka. All those things now win. We dey forget all these things, and we dey try get carried away with things we say get. But we dey win. Even if say you dey take your pikin to school, your pikin dey come back, get any injury for body, all of those things now win for you too. You get admission, you go school, now win. You buy car, now win. You open business, now win. Even if na a small scale business, now win. As long as say every day you dey do something and you dey thrive, now win. Even to talk, to eat, to carry your body, now win. So now why NASCO conflicts want maybe say may show yourself with this challenge. Show it that yes, you can be a part of this and you can win too. So everyday wins challenge is here, and all you have to do is just simply celebrate the everyday wins with NASCO all flaked conflicts. You just have to celebrate every day with these conflicts. You understand? So you know what? You stand a chance to win a carton of conflicts plus NASCO conflicts branded merch. Yeah, they have their branded merch. You stand to win all of these things when you participate in this promo. So here is how to join. It's simple. Just follow the steps and you can become a winner. Record and post a short video. Please, you just have to follow these steps because every promo has its unique steps, and sometimes people get to mix all of these things together. So that's why you have to follow, and also go to their page to get more information on how you can participate. So here are just the simple steps. Record and post a short video sharing you or your child's everyday win. Yes, children are amazing in their own way. Then they win. Then they do a lot of things. You go see children say they play, they go school, they do homework. Even the homework, one time you say they do homework, now wins when you finish their assignments. Because sometimes I know say some parents they reward their children when they do their homework and they finish them. You give your children high five. Boom. You don't do the assignments. You don't win with that. So any activity you say say now win from there. May you record and post that short video. Not necessarily mean say it long. May no pass 60 seconds, 1 minute video. I mean, you show to us how your picking the win that way. So, and want to be say this one the important say a pack of NASCO original conflicts must be featured and mentioned in your video. Don't be say you just go to video, they show us how you're picking the win. No be say nah just that one we want. You won't see that NASCO original conflicts. They won't see them for that video. Then as you feature the NASCO original conflicts, you also have to mention in the video. For me now my win be this. Me I dey on the show. Me I dey yarn you all this promo. So me, if I want to do this promo now as I dey talk, me I dey do my win or any creative way I want to do them. I go feature the original NASCO conflicts. Then I go come mention and say now NASCO original conflicts I dey chop every day. Way they make my body and mind they sharp. Say I don't give it tip with that. Then after you can do that one, you go contact at NASCO conflicts and use the hashtag everyday win with NASCO conflicts. I take that again. Hashtag everyday win with NASCO conflicts. So that is the hashtag website you go use for this promo. It's very interesting. And end for that one, you can nominate 3 friends to participate by mentioning them, and you go tag them for your post. So mention your friends, nominate them, tell them, say me they participate on top of the show too. Then after you can do that one, make sure you are following to qualify. To qualify, I don't tell you say you have to follow NASCO conflicts. So you go make sure say you go follow them. Maybe say you go qualify. No go just post video. Maybe say no go follow them, tag them. May they see your work. May they know say yes, see service sabi. Then I can be October 24, 2025. Just few days away. Make sure say you participate for this one. It is very, very important. It's today you just have to just do this because it is very important, and everybody just have to win. Now for tomorrow this promo go end, but the main reason I run you or this promo be say it is very important. People don't they participate for this promo just tomorrow, and you have to participate. Now I dey root for you. I want me you win. Now I dey bring this one come to say this one it is very important. May you participate for that. So October 24th, that is the deadline for this. But you know one thing, every picking way do something, suppose they reward them. Every person will work, we suppose they reward them. And now why we say if person work, they reward them with salary or wages, depending on the kind of work they do. Now why not school won't come reward you if you participate for this everyday win challenge? You say me, I like it they totally me. So 3 winners go there, and how they go select them, as long as say you meet the criteria, now they go use select the winners. This show is getting very interesting, but you know one thing, it go say me go quick break, we go come back, no go anywhere.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHalla TV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and a lot more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHalla TV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHalla TV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHalla TV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHalla TV. At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard.
At ConsumerHalla TV, you deserve to be heard.
Welcome back. You are watching Awub on ConsumerHalla TV, and this show and a blend of English and Pidgin. And on top of this show, you go to enjoy the latest offers and promos for you. So before the break, I mentioned some of the juicy offers, and this include Add Me and Chill promo, Eat and Win Indomie promo, and the NASCO Conflicts Everyday Wins Challenge. And don't forget now that the Pop Scratch and Win promo is still ongoing. This one I've also mentioned it on the show in previous editions. So all you have to do is buy any 5 cans and get one free. I mean, that is so interesting. Buy 5 cans, you get one free. But that is not just the juicy part of it. You receive a scratch card for a chance to win amazing prizes. So that one means as you buy 5 cans of this Pop Scratch and Win promo, you buy the pop drink, that one means say you go con they do it in as you buy 5 cans you get one free, and no be only that one, you go con receive scratch card for that opportunity if you win amazing prizes. So that means you win big with Imperial Beverages Limited. You know, Imperial Beverage, they don't be small picking when it comes to this game. So all you just have to do is just buy these 5 cans and you get one free. You get scratch card for amazing prizes. So your chance to grab a new smart iPhone, I mean a smartphone rather, it's a new one. So you just have that opportunity to grab a new one, rechargeable fan. You know, say if you don't do that, weather wey be say you understand e don dey hot. Na this opportunity for you wey say as you dey grab your smartphone, na you go dey grab your rechargeable fan, and e no end for that one. You go dey grab your Bluetooth speaker too. You go dey listen to song, wey be say you go dey make you happy. Then power bank too. I love all the prices wey be say all these company dey give, so because as you dey get phone, na you fit get power bank dey charge the phone. You go dey get rechargeable fan on top even Bluetooth in an amazing one. So no make it slip away. Na opportunity for you say make you enjoy am. And if you get a whole carton of drinks too, imagine in an interesting one. So buy 5 cans of Tommy juice, Imperial Crown juice, or Black Stallion energy drink. If you buy any of this one, but na 5 cans you go buy. If it be Tommy juice, Tommy then they do well. Imperial Crown juice or Black Stallion energy drink. No be say they do promo for anybody. I just tell you say this company they do very well for all these drinks I mentioned. So, and you get some free and scratch card for incredible prices. But you know one thing, available outlet day in case you won't go. If you go to any of these outlets, if you be for just try to go Lonto, you they stay Ikorodu, that one said be day. Just try to go Lonto for Ikorodu. Jendor for Sabo Ikorodu too. Then Jendor for Abule Egba, for Aja, if you go any of these places. If you even go Spa for VI Surulere, if you go Market Square for First Stack, you know anything, run no go work at all, no snooze on top this one. But note that promo valid for this one, for this particular promo, it has begun and started on the 3rd October 2025 and it runs to 31st December 2025. But no one thing, terms and conditions are applied. So terms and conditions apply for this one. So just know that. I did enjoy myself for this show, but this one I just need to just like pause and thank Kids 101.7 FM for doing this one. Say children they be our pride, family way. Now the way we say for this culture we they go. So now why this one they say being in Nigeria self now blessing, and may you can't get family too now blessing, and that is why Kids 101.7 FM they bring this top family challenge. The top family challenge is back and better. That one be say no be the first time they do this challenge be that. So people will be say they don't participate for they know say no be just any kind of challenge. Say I love when people say involve family. In the Unite family, they bring everybody together, and this one everybody go bring their A game because we want to showcase to the world say we be Nigerian, but we not just be Nigerian. You get uniqueness with being Nigerian family. You know Yoruba person, you be Yoruba person, you be Igbo, or which tribe you be, and you want to showcase the unique family lifestyle of your own ethnic group. Now opportunity for you be this. Say Yoruba people they get their unique way of being family. Even the Fulani they get the thief, every tribe for this Nigeria. I know say no be just 3 tribe we get for Nigeria. We get over 250 ethnic groups for Nigeria. So show to the world how being Nigerian and being a Nigerian family can be, how we can be unique in our diversity. So this is just not just any challenge. It is to show that yes, family life it is worth celebrating. And if you never get your own family, so no worry, that time goes soon reach. So you self go free participate for this promo. No be just for children, now for mama, now for papa, now for pikin, now for everybody, now for even uncle self. As long as we want to showcase family life. So how do you want to showcase the unique Nigerian family way? As a Nigerian, how do you want to show the unique Nigerian family way? So you participate in this contest to win nothing less than 200,000 naira, and which is up for grabs. All you need to do is to post content that shows how Nigerian you are. Interesting, we are unique in our own way. Then when you post that content, tag the official Kids FM handle at kids.fm.ng on your entry. Then you win yourself a part of the cash goodie you can win on the cash goodies this month of October. So that means It is run throughout this month. So each state among Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt will have one winner each. Interesting. There will be one winner each for each state. Then note that terms and conditions apply to this promo. I don't bring different promos today on top of the show. Which one you gbadun the most? Come to the comment section. Put your comment there. Let us know. Is it the Eat and Win Indomie challenge, Add Me and Chief challenge, or the one where I just talk now for kids FM, or you now the Pop and Scratch and Win promo? All of this promo, they very important in their own different, unique way. Now, all the thing where I go to yarn you on top of the show be today be this. If you never subscribe to our channel, we did TikTok, we take Instagram, we did Facebook and YouTube as ConsumerHallaTV. My name is Iremofe Koforola and na
Hello, fellow consumers. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Welcome to Product Review on ConsumerHallaTV. This is where we inform potential buyers about merit, drawbacks, including the features of product. I am Ire Ayo Mikule Eke. Please, all review on this program is not of critic, but based on transparent functionality about different products in their various contexts. I'm so excited about today's program. Wow, let's get into it. We'll be reviewing a product that is of necessity in this time and age. We're talking about phone. Phones are mobile devices that enable communication, entertainment, and productivity on the go. They offer features like calling and messaging, internet access, camera and video capabilities, music and video playback, apps for various tasks and services. From budget-friendly options to high-end flagship, there is a wide range of phones available to suit different needs and preferences. Now taking it back. The phone's origin dates back to 1876 when Alexander Bell invented the first telephone, revolutionizing communication. Over time, phones evolved from landline to mobile devices, with the first mobile phone call made in 1973. Now today, smartphones dominate the market, offering a multitude of features beyond voice calls, such as internet access, apps, and high-quality cameras. Today on Product Review, we'll be reviewing Apple newly launched program, iPhone 17 and Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge. We already know it's a clash of the titans between these two brands, and to resolve the conversation, we have Mr. Ola Adewumi, the CEO of iConnect Communication, live and direct in our studio this afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Ola.
Good afternoon.
I like that. That is quite sharp. I like you, Mr. Ola, because your definition of young and getting it, just like Lidkesh said, Yagi. Thank you so much for joining us on the conversation. You know, I like you so much, Mr. Ola, because your definition of young and getting it, Yagi, just like Lidkesh said the other time. Now let's get straight to it. Let's dig it down. Can you start by telling us how the design of the iPhone 17 is, comparing it to Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge?
Samsung and iPhone 17 is just like when you're comparing 30BG and FC, like Davido and Wizkid.
I love that. So are you Davido fan or you are a Wizkid fan?
I'm both.
Okay.
So that's why I'm also a Samsung user and a iPhone user. So you can't compare Davido and Wizkid together, because most of the youths today, we know Davido is big, which means Samsung iPhone is big. So, and we know Wizkid is Baba, which means Samsung is a Baba also. So when we are talking about iPhone and Samsung, iPhone give this this sign, which is A, A, U. Assuming I come here with Samsung, assuming I come here with iPhone, like I came here with iPhone 17 or iPhone 17 Pro Max, you'll be like, this guy is a big man. But if I came here with like iPhone 17, Samsung, you just know this guy is like rich guy. So this iPhone 17 or 18 is very different from other iPhones that Apple products have been producing in terms of this frame, this titanium frame, and the back glass is kind of different. Like I would say it's very different from other, because this is their first product of producing that kind of back. They call the back glass one, but I don't think I remember. So and this Samsung Ultra we are talking about, it is a machine. It is a machine. When we say something is a machine, it's not just an ordinary Samsung. It is very different in terms of this display, the camera zoom and all that. It is very different. So that's what I can say about that.
All right. Now you make mention of the camera zoom, and can you compare the zoom capabilities of both phones by you determine which one is better suited for capturing distant subjects?
In terms of capturing, iPhone 17 I would say is the best, because in terms of, if you use iPhone 17 to snap a picture, it's going to give you natural picture. But this Samsung, when you use a Samsung to snap a picture, it's going to give you all this AI stuff. Like it's going to, like the way they build their stuff is with the help of AI and all those things. But iPhone is the best in terms of camera, and in terms of zoom, so iPhone don't play with zoom. Samsung is the best in terms of that. iPhone can zoom also, but when they start with this zooming stuff, it's not going to be clear, it's not going to be natural again. But Samsung, you can zoom, a Samsung can zoom from here to Ikeja under bridge, and it's going to be clear and natural.
All right, interesting. Now let's look out for gaming and video consumption, because that's one of the key features youth, the Gen Zs, let me put it that way, I love to go for in the modern phone. So which one is good for video consumption and gaming?
In terms of the video consumption, I will say the both are good, but Samsung is still the best in that way too. iPhone is also good too, but it's not up to that Samsung when it comes to video and gaming. When you are using a iPhone for gaming, it's going to give you all these local vibes, just like you are using a PS3 and a PS4 together. When you use a PS4, I don't know if you play game. When you are playing a PS4 or a PS2, you will know the difference between their graphics and the display. But for Samsung, it is good in terms of video and for gaming too.
All right, interesting. Now let's look at the edge-to-edge display on both phones. Can you tell us how this edge-to-edge display both on iPhone 17 and Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge?
That edge-to-edge of it is one of the best. I don't know how I'm going to put that.
Sorry to cut you short of that. Now, please, can you explain what edge-to-edge is for those who are quite lost, or for those who are not using an iPhone, or okay, they are like, okay, I will use it. So can you just explain what edge-to-edge is?
That edge-to-edge, so it's just like from this screen is a curved screen. So I don't think iPhone does not produce such a product like that's going to have a curved screen. So that curved screen is for Samsung, is not for iPhone. And to edge stuff, like it's just from this display. Like in our olden days now, I wanted to come here with a phone. I know if I came here with that phone, you are going to be surprised. It's like it's a BlackBerry, a Q10.
So I should have come with the phone.
I forgot because I was rushing. So that BlackBerry now, when people see me with that BlackBerry, if I put it on my table, they will just feel like, this phone, where did you get this phone? How did you see this phone? Like they will have to just put energy on that phone. Like this phone, when we are using that phone there, when we are doing this, then like there's no other phone. So that one too is also for Samsung in terms of that curved edge. there's no any other product that can do that.
So
for now.
in a summary, you're saying Samsung has displayed the edge to edge
Yes.
more than iPhone.
Yes, yes.
All right. Now we need to talk about the camera, because that is one of the that is the main function that consumers look out for when they want to purchase a phone. Now, comparing the two cameras, iPhone 17 camera and Samsung, we've always known that these two brands are always serving the consumers in terms of camera, but now in reference of their latest product, the model they just produced, so which one has a very bright camera functionality?
I would say the one that has a bright camera is iPhone 17. It has a better camera than the Samsung S25 Ultra for now. So tomorrow Samsung can produce another phone, maybe Ultra S26 one. It will be better than this iPhone 17. But today, as we are talking now, the iPhone 17 is still better than the Samsung.
Okay.
In terms of camera.
Let's still ponder well about camera before we move to other functionalities of these two brands. How does this camera perform in form of low light condition, and which phone has better image stabilization when there is no light? We know that there are some phones that when there is light, OMG, it makes the picture beautiful, you look so good, you look at yourself and be like, is this me? Wow, I'm so beautiful, I'm endowed, wow, interesting. And we have some that when there is no light, you'll be like, what is this? So tell us, how does this two brand, their latest model, operate in low light conditions?
So in terms of that, my answer is, when there is low light and you want to snap a picture, I will advise you to just go for that iPhone 17. Because I don't know how they produce that phone. It is very
they produce it magically.
I don't even know a word to use for it. But in terms, if there is no light, you can snap your picture and it will be very perfect. Like you will even be happy. But if you try it with this Samsung, it's also going to be good though, but it's not going to give that vibe. You have to on your lights or your generator before you can get what you want.
Interesting. Mr. Ola, thank you so much for all that you've contributed on the program. If you are just joining us, this is a product review on ConsumerHallaTV, where we notify you, the able consumers, my fellow consumers, about the merit and drawbacks, including the features and functionality of our product. And we have Mr. Ola live and direct with us in the studio this afternoon, joining us on the conversation. We are reviewing iPhone 17 and Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge. Mr. Ola, over to you now. We all know that we're in the era of content creation. Everybody now makes content. Everybody now is now delving into the world of content creating. Now, what's your advice for someone who is into a full-time when it comes to content creating? It does content creation a full-timer. Which phone would you advise a content creator to buy? Because as it stands this minute, we know Samsung does it well, iPhone 2 does it well. So which one would you advise? Because they might be in the issue of, in the midst of doubt. So to clear that doubt, to clarify it, which one do you think is best for content creation?
For all this content creation, if you need a phone that can serve you with a good battery life, and in terms of temperature, because all these two phones, when they are on work, like you are using them for videos or using them for any other, maybe live video or live stream, when it gets to a point, it's going to give you this warning like temperature is too high, temperature is this, temperature is that. iPhone does that very well. But for Samsung, if you are planning to be a content creator, I will advise you to go for a Samsung. In terms of battery life and camera and the display, it's going to serve you very well. It's just like me comparing this a gaming laptop and a ordinary laptop. So we all know that there is a difference between a gaming laptop and ordinary laptop. So for a content creator, I would advise them to go for Samsung.
All right, interesting. For content creators out there, Mr. Ola just said you should go for Samsung. That's interesting to know. You made mention of battery life, and now we have to talk about it. Talking about the battery life, because one of the features which I think is important, and I know that consumers take as priority when they want to buy products, most especially phone, is the battery life. How well can it last without light? You know, when it comes to electricity, fine, we know that the government are doing a whole lot and electricity is getting better compared to those days, but we are still getting there. So in terms of electricity, we're talking about the battery life. Which one do you think charge very fast, and which one do you think has a durability in terms of battery?
I love that question, because in terms of that battery life, this iPhone, there are some Samsung that has a strong battery, but currently we are talking about Samsung S25 Ultra Edge. We are not talking about the other Samsung, but this S25 and iPhone 17 has a battery life more than the Samsung S.
Mr. Ola
has a strong battery.
Has a strong battery
Yes,
than
yes.
For we all know the motive that is created in the minds of consumers everywhere all over the world is that anybody that is using iPhone must have a power bank, which is very, very mandatory for. But now that you're saying, is it that they've upgraded their technology with the help of AI to innovate a better lasting product for their consumers?
Yes. This iPhone 17, this current iPhone 17 we are talking about, has a good battery more than the other iPhone.
So you're saying that consumers should go for it and they can use it a week without charging?
That one is not even possible in this our country. That one is not, but it has a good battery. It can serve you a day. All these people that used to say if you are using iPhone you have to have a power bank, I'm very sure they are not using a good iPhone. So but if you get your iPhone, if you get the phone like open box and your box sits yourself, I'm sure you are going to enjoy the battery than buying a UK use or London use or Nigeria use. So those are the people that complain about battery life or anything about the other battery. But the Samsung, the S25 Ultra, it charge fast more than the iPhone 17.
Interesting. Before we move away from there to ignite and spark the conversation further, Mr. Ola, we all know some iPhone that you must just have a very chilled table water to put on it when it gets hot. It hangs a whole lot. I know of a model. I know somebody that uses it very, very well. You just have to use ice block. You put it on it. So from experience, what you've seen, you are into gadgets and all of that. Do you think iPhone 17 will be made of that stuff? Right? Okay, it's hot to just put ice block on it. It will get cold.
No, that one is not possible. Except if something else is wrong with that phone. So but in terms of that alt and the other one, that one is not possible. They've corrected their mistake. So everyone has their own mistake. So when you made your mistake, you have to correct it. So all those phones you are talking about, I'm sure that one is all those like XR, X, iPhone 7. So that's where the problem is coming from. But this current 17, I'm not sure.
Interesting. Mr. Ola said iPhone has really upped their game, that if you want to venture into iPhone 17, relax, no worries. There is no need for you to buy an ice block, and with you using an iPhone 17, you don't have any reason or any cost to get a power bank. So let's put it that way. Mr. Ola, talking about iPhone, let's be specific on iPhone this minute. Can you tell us the series of it? Because we know that we have 15 Pro Max. So is it 17 mini, 17 Pro Max, 17 higher? So what are the series of iPhone 17 model? Do we have normal 17? So just tell us the
Yes, we have normal 17. We have 17 Air. We have 17 Pro. We have 17 Pro Max. So those are the series of iPhone 17.
Consumers come to get to the conclusion that there are no difference in terms of iPhone and in terms of their camera. Like they just want to eat our money, just want to chop our money. Oh, consumers! Oh, I say it a lot because I'm a consumer too as well. Now, with the list of the iPhone 17, just said we have Air, we have Pro, we have Pro Max, we have the normal iPhone 17. are there difference in this iPhone, just to inform the consumers who want to get into buying iPhone, because we have it that we have it clouded all over us that because here to now on camera you won't come one, so please share more light.
There is a difference between all this phone, but what I can say, I don't know, like it's just like this iron now, this iron and this iron. I'm sure there is a difference between this iron, no matter what, especially the latest iOS, this iOS 26, it make it more, I don't know what to say. There's difference between all these phones, right? There's difference. If you are using iPhone 17, when you upgrade to, there's difference between iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 SF. Talk less of iPhone 17 AIR. So there's difference between iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 and even iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. There's difference. There's surely difference there.
All right, great. Before we go on a short break, Mr. Ola, you made mention of iOS. So quickly, let's delve into the iOS experience. How does the iOS of iPhone 17 differ from that of Android or Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge, and what are the customization options?
The latest iOS today is iOS 26, and we iPhone users, we've been using iOS from iOS 8, iOS 10.
Excuse me, I'm not using iPhone, Mr. Ola. I'm using a
from
Techno.
iOS 10, iOS 11, iOS 12. All those iOS, there will be a difference between them. But right now, the current iOS today, there's a lot of difference between this iOS 26 and other iOS. So when you are using it, you even know that is this iPhone. You even be checking. You have to check the back of your phone, like, is this iPhone or this is another phone? Because the way they upgrade it and make it fun and everything, there are some things we can't do on iPhone before, and we are already doing it now. Like you can, if you snap a picture now, you can turn your picture to a sticker immediately. So you can use your picture to do anything. There are a lot of things on that iOS 26 today.
You can see me that I'm adjusting well, so I don't want them to, cut me away and use my funny posture for sticker. Thank you so much, Mr. Ola. If you are just joining us on the conversation, it is product review on ConsumerHallaTV, and for me, it's fun, and I know it's fun for you. Now let's go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Hey dear, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer, and as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHallaTV.
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 At ConsumerHallaTV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHallaTV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHallaTV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHallaTV. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
for still staying with us, and if you are just joining us on the conversation, this is Product Review on ConsumerHallaTV, and this is where we have a well-detailed iron conversation about the features and merits, including the drawbacks of all products to consumers. And today's program on Product Review, we're talking about phones, which is of course a necessity to humankind, and we have Mr. Ola of iConnect. I'm sure I'm right. He has been giving us a detailed analysis of the features of iPhone 17, and I wanted to say iPhone, Samsung, okay, and Samsung Galaxy S25. By that you would have known that I'm a fan of iPhone. Now, Mr. Ola, before we get on the other side of the conversation, I would like us to take it back. We knew where iPhone started. We knew it from 1, 2, and there's a popular musician that sang Legbegbe, iPhone 2, Komalo, and now we are on 17 right now. Yeah. So, Mr. Ola, for those who are on, to give people like me hope who are on 11, 10, 7, 12, 13, and all of that. So, in reference to iOS, can they update or upgrade their iOS to be on the same level of that of iPhone 17?
This iOS 26 is for iPhone 17, but if you are using iPhone 16, you can upgrade your iOS to iOS 26, starting from, let me just say, iPhone 12. But if you are not using iPhone 12, don't try to upgrade your phone, because your phone is going to have injury.
So what about iPhone X users? They should not try it.
They should not even try it. Even iPhone X, I don't think it's using iOS 18. So it's iPhone S is not using iOS 18. So any iPhone S that is using iOS 18, it is just by God's grace. So people using iPhone 11, 12, you should just try and gather their money. If you know you want to use iOS 26, just try to upgrade to iPhone 13, 14. So that's my...
All right, interesting. Now let's relate this about what you said, that they should gather money and all of that. We need to be factual here. We all know that there is pressure for those who have decided to put themselves in pressure, because I know that this thing, it has to do with time and your pocket. Because what is the necessity of you getting the latest iPhone, and you look back, take a look back at your account balance, and it's telling you 0. I think it is. So about that, what do you think? Do you think it's very mandatory for maybe people that are using the X and 7, 8, that they should just get it, or you think they should just act according to time?
It's their choice, but I will just tell them to just gather your money. If you have the money, just try to buy it. And if you don't have the money and you want it, look for a way to buy it. I won't ask you to steal or...
In the right way, Mr. Ola, in the right way, actually.
You said, but you need to have it. And I'll just say you must have it. Because in this life, it's not every one of us is going to have an achievement. But if you have an iPhone...
Is that for an achievement, Mr. Ola?
It's an achievement.
Really?
If you did not achieve anything in this life, just try to achieve iPhone.
Contrary on my own opinion, I think iPhone is just, because to me, anybody, a random person can make use of an iPhone. To me, I don't think it's an achievement. But you saying it's an achievement, wow, I think that is of your opinion. So I cannot battle or fight your opinion. And now it's very mandatory for us to talk about values for money, the price comparison. It's very, very important, because you just said if you have the money, go for it. So now, which one is on the higher side and which one is affordable between the latest iPhone 17 and Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge?
The one that is affordable.
Which one is affordable?
It depends on your account balance. So the both phones are affordable. It depends on your account balance. iPhone 17 Pro Max, I think, is not much. It's not up to 3 million. And the Samsung Edge we are talking about is not up to 3 million as well. So the rest is on you.
Interesting. So it's not up to 3 million. So being on a specific rate, how much does it cost? Like if you have about 1.5, can you get an iPhone 17?
You can if you have about like 1.5, you can still get maybe iPhone 17, just ordinary 17.
17.
Yes, you can get it.
And now there is something that happened. It's a nonce for we Nigerians that okay, iPhone 17 is out. I cannot afford the unboxing one. Let me go to you know how it runs now. Let me go together. Let me buy the the fairly maybe UK or Nigeria. So for now, because there are a lot of people that they are gonna seeing the iPhone 17 that they want to buy. So do you think there is anything like fairly UK use or Nigeria use of iPhone 17 now, or they should just still facing their business, drinking water till the UK uses out or the Nigeria uses out?
There is no UK use of iPhone 17 for now, but there is one phone they built like that, like iPhone 17
from
like,
Apple.
Yes, like that one is still going on now. Between, can I mention name? Like between this man, this Billord and Vector man, there's one agreement going on between them, converting iPhone XR to iPhone 17 Pro.
Is it the converter that people buy a lot, and is that what you are trying to say? Because I know people buy converter, and that is what I said earlier. There is no pressure anywhere. I see that okay, somebody is holding an iPhone 13. I can just go to buy a converter and change my phone to 13 Pro Max. So is it the converter you're talking about, or another phone entirely?
I'm talking about
Apple?
the converter. The converter.
Mm.
Yes. So there are some people that can't afford the iPhone 17 Pro, so they will rather go for the converter from the XR to iPhone 17.
So XR can turn to iPhone 17.
XR can turn to iPhone 11 Pro.
I know about that.
It can turn to 12 Pro. Yes,
Mm.
it can turn to iPhone 12 Pro. That XR is something
It's
entirely.
magical.
So it can convert to any phone from Apple device, like the Pro one. It can even convert to iPhone 13 Pro as well. So there are some people that can't afford that. They should go for the convert.
So
the converter one.
in a nutshell, you are supporting the converter that there is no pressure everywhere. Just go to market, buy it, add it, and feel good that you're using the latest.
Everybody just wants to be happy. This iPhone 17 and Samsung, so even iPhone, like when we put it to our brain, say we are buying a phone of millions of naira, you are using a millions of naira to buy. Some people even see like ordinary phone. Like there was a time my dad was talking to me, saying he saw my phone. That time I was using an iPhone 15 Pro Max. So he asked me about the price of the phone, and I told him it was like two plots.
Absolutely, I had it in mind to say that.
So two plots. So I know the reason why I'm using the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So I have my own reason of using it. So you can't just compare my own opinion to your own opinion. I want to make myself happy. I want to feel among. So every people have their own opinion of using this phone we are talking about.
Alright, interesting. Before we move out of this converter, iPhone, and all of that, there are some people who have the mindset that converter is like a form of fake life. So to you, do you think it's a fake life? Because there is something, there is a particular saying that says you fake it till you make it. So do you think it's fake life, or you're just doing you?
You should not deceive ourselves. It's just a fake life. So they want to feel among. So I said it there, like, yes. They also want to feel among. So it's just a fake life. It's not good. I don't advise people to buy the converter phone, because by the time you want to change the phone, like one thing is common in this our country, we swap. This iPhone have a second-hand value in terms of swapping. By the time by the time you want to swap the phone, it's going to be difficult for you. You are going to spend the times 2 or times 3 of that money. You converting an XR to iPhone 17 Pro or iPhone 11, your phone is going to depreciate. It's not going to have any value. Even iPhone 7 or 7 Plus is going to have value more than that phone that you convert. So that's it.
We're talking about the second-hand value. We all know that Samsung. Thank you so much for touching that corner. We know we can always swap. For Samsung, do you think that we can swap, or there is nothing like that for? Because I have not seen it. There might be cases like that. But for you, as the business you do, so I think you should elaborate better on it.
Yes, there's a second value for Samsung too, but it's not strong like iPhone. we swap iPhone in our side. We swap iPhone. We swap iPhone and Samsung, but you can swap an iPhone from even iPhone 6. You can swap it to any other iPhone. But when it comes to Samsung, you have to come with your receipt, and it must not be more than a year. So when it's going up to 2 years, 3 years, we don't swap such Samsung because it's something else entirely.
So
when it's come to Samsung problem.
There are some people who are fond of saying iPhone is just like asset valuables, whereby you just sell. So that means absolutely they are right.
Yes. It's just like gold. So when you buy gold and keep, so you secure your money.
Mr. Ola Adewumi, thank you so much for joining us on the conversation. Before we let you go, I know you are into this phone business. You're the CEO of iConnect. Now, to be realistic here, we all know what the economy is saying. How does the rising and of dollar and the decrease of dollar, how does it affect your business? Because I know some people will be like, oh, don't buy phone, the dollar has risen, oh, Jesus Christ has risen, you know, dollar has risen for now, and okay, you can buy it, it's stable, it's 1,000, you know. So how does it affect, you know, the business?
It affects in terms of this phone. When you want to order your goods from maybe UK or US, you have to convert your money to dollar. So we buying dollar at that time. If the dollar is like rising, there is nobody that wants to do business and want to lose. So you can't. If I buy dollar at the amount of like 1.6, when my goods arrive, if dollar is 1.2, you know, I can't sell my goods at that point. So I have to keep them. Like this iPhone 17 now. Most of the iPhone seller, like most of our companies, we just get them like little. Some people get like 5, 10, 20.
Can you? I know that there are some vocations whereby if you want to delve into it, you have to learn. So about selling on phones, is it something you learn like other vocations like tailoring, you know, plumbing and all of that?
I learned a lot of things because I
so
just
they learn how to, you know, be a phone dealer.
Yes, every business have their own key. So if you don't learn, you are going to lose. So you need to know the in and out of the business before you can put your money. You can't just wake up today and saying because Very Dark Man is selling phone, I want to start selling phone. When it comes to this problem, this phone having problems, you are just going to you are going to give up.
Frustrated.
Yes, you'll be frustrated if you don't learn it. So that's
so for those who have the intention of learning, so how long do you think it takes? And your business, your industry, I'll call it an industry because it has to do with technology and communication. Is it a lucrative business? I know it's a lucrative business, but just to confirmation from you, is it a lucrative business?
Yes, it is. I won't say more. I will just say yes.
So for those,
I don't want to go deep.
I understand. So for those who want to venture into learning, so how long does it take to learn?
It takes like 6 months, some 3 months. It depends on how serious you are. So 4 months, 6 months. The highest is just 6 months.
6 months. Mr. Ola, I know that so some of the phone dealers I know of, they in one side they are also an engineer whereby they fix phones and all of that. So are you also an engineer, or you're just a major basically on phone dealing?
I'm just a phone dealer. I'm not an engineer. Because we don't do magu or magu because most of those people that do engineer and this other stuff, they are all these people that do. I don't call them magu people, but I'm not an engineer. I'm just a phone dealer.
To protect your brand. Now to end the conversation, because Mr. Ola Adewumi, I must say it's been a few minutes of an interesting conversation. Thank you so much, Mr. Ola Adewumi, the CEO of iConnect. Thank you for joining us on the conversation. Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, fellow consumers, for joining us on the conversation this beautiful afternoon. We had on the program Mr. Ola Adeomi, the CEO of iConnect. I must tell you that it was an engaging conversation because I really enjoyed myself on the program. It gave a whole lot of insight about iPhone 17 and Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge, talking about the battery life and the camera functionality. They said iPhone is good. We're not saying Samsung is not good, because at this program, all we do is based on transparent functionality and not of critics. And in reference to video consumption, he said both Samsung and iPhone are very, very good. Thank you so much, Mr. Ola Adeomi, for joining us on the conversation. I really enjoyed myself, and I know you people did well to enjoy yourself. So please, you know what, do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep spreading the good news of product review. I know you think I wanted to say the gospel. Of course, product review is the gospel, so keep spreading the good news. I really enjoyed myself, and I cannot wait to be back on another edition of product review on ConsumerHallaTV. Please do well to subscribe to YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHallaTV. Thank you so much, Nigerians. Thank you, consumers, for joining us on the conversation. I really enjoyed myself once again. I am Ire Ayo Mikule Eke. Bye for now. Hello, consumers. You have the right to be heard. Absolutely. So join us on the conversation, share your brand experience, where you tell us all your experiences about brand on the outer world via our YouTube channel every Wednesday from the hour of 4:20 to 5:20. You can watch us via our YouTube channel, ConsumerHallaTV, and subscription is free. Follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHallaTV. Share your brand experience. It's about storytelling. It's about experiencing.
Hello, consumers. You're welcome to another exciting episode of Consumer Voice on ConsumerHallaTV. I am Matilda Omenai. As you already know, Consumer Voice is a show where we'll be visiting different places in Lagos to check out people's preferences, hear what the consumers have to say about different leading brands that they make use of.
Hello, it's your boy here, Iremofeko Foworola, and you know what? They call me the AUF General Overseer. Every day is a blessing, and it is meant to be enjoyed maximally with AUF packages that put a smile on our faces. And guess what? That is why this show AUF is for you. You can get to know about trendy market slashes, promos, offers, and juicy deals that put a smile on your faces, and you can always enjoy them maximally. And you know one thing that is so interesting about this show? It is a blend of English and Pidgin. As I dey run you English, now I go dey marry am with Pidgin, make am spicy. So catch me every time on the show to enjoy more about trendy AUF packages. Peace.
Public service announcement. Hello, consumers. I am Kikelomo Ajibola, and welcome to the Scam Alert segment on ConsumerHallaTV. Scam Alert educates viewers about various scams affecting consumers. We learn tips on how to identify fraudulent activities and provide advice on protecting our personal information. We aim to raise awareness and empower viewers to avoid falling victim to scams. We cover various topics such as phishing, identity theft, fraudulent investment schemes, and many more. You want to catch up on how these scammers invade our lives? Join us every Tuesday by 12:30 p.m. for Scam Alert on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Subscription is absolutely free. And in case you're not following us across all our social media platforms, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. Don't say I didn't do anything for you this 2025. Bye.
Welcome to In the Marketplace. We are taking you on a journey behind the scene of Nigeria's most vibrant market. From the sight and sound of the market to the stories of the people who makes it thrive. We will be sharing the untold stories that brings this market to life. Join us as we explore the history, challenges, and triumphs of the market vendors. We will dive into the daily lives of the people who call markets home and uncover the secret that makes this market special. You will get to see the passion, energy, and dedication that goes into making this market success. Tune in to the In the Marketplace on ConsumerHalla TV on Thursday by 11 a.m. to experience the sight and sound. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handle on ConsumerHalla TV. I am Elizabeth Abefe.
Hello fellow consumers, are you looking for a program where we give analysis about brand and a program where we project the voice of the consumer? Join my team and I on Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box by calling on the program to get your issues resolved.
And in case you are wondering where Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be showing, please join us on our YouTube channel at ConsumerHallaTV. Subscription is free by 2 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. every Mondays and Wednesdays. Consumer Analytics and Resolution Box will be airing and will be here to provide you any information on brands and also issues that you have pending for us to resolve. Also follow us across all our other social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok at ConsumerHallaTV. And that is why at ConsumerHallaTV,
you deserve to be heard. Hi everyone, I am Iri Ayomikunle Eke. Join me live on Perspective every Mondays to Friday from the hour of 9 to 10, where we have meaningful and engaging conversations about all the burning and pressing issues making the round. Issues related to our economy and consumers. It's conversing, it's relatable, it's beyond interview. We have expert analysts who gives updated analysis about all aspects of a conversation. Join the moving train by subscribing to our YouTube channel, ConsumerHalla TV, and do well to follow us on all our social media platforms, ConsumerHalla TV. Stay informed. Thank you.
I am Matilda Omenai. As you already know, Market Today is the show where we visit different markets across Nigeria, Lagos, to check out the prices of different things, ranging from household items to foodstuffs to cosmetics, electronics, every other thing.
In a world of hustle and bustle, entertainment keeps us alive, and that is why at ConsumerHalla TV, we ensure you enjoy all around 360-degree entertainment program. Screen Time is the show for you, where you enjoy top 5 countdown, celebrity of the week, exclusive interview, and other segments.
Don't mind him, he's just a jealous person.
Oh,
His new movie release, update, and Screen Time. I'm going to enjoy myself because this is my favorite time on the program. I get to recommend good movie for you, and I'm also waiting for you to recommend movies to me also in the comment section. Screen Time is not just all about entertainment, it is relaxing and also educational. So that is why we are bringing to you Screen Time on ConsumerHalla TV. And in case you're wondering where to join us every Mondays by 5 o'clock p.m. at ConsumerHalla TV on our YouTube channel. Subscription is very, very free. And in case you have not followed us across all our social media platforms, please do so. We are begging you, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also TikTok at ConsumerHalla TV. What are you waiting for? Click on that follow and subscribe right now.
And from the I to the R to the E to the M to the F to the E, my name is Iremofe Koforola, the man always clothed in wealth and strength.
And I am Kikelomo Ajibola. Toodles!
Hi people, my name is Mo Fakorede and I am a filmmaker and a film director, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. ConsumerHalla TV is everything consumer advocacy, consumer rights, everything that has to do with consumers. On this TV, you'll watch, you'll learn, you'll be educated, and you'll be entertained. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Olubukola Ozone, a photographer and a social media enthusiast. You're watching ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy TV. If you have a problem, any consumer related problem, just holla at them, just like their name implies, and they're going to get it sorted for you. Keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, my name is Joba Jalabi. I'm a marketing communications professional. I currently lead marketing at Flash Change, a fintech startup. Keep watching ConsumerHalla TV, a consumer advocacy channel.
Hello, my name is Sharon Rotimi. I'm an actor and I am on ConsumerHalla TV. Now, ConsumerHalla TV is a consumer advocacy channel. So if you have any issues, consumer-related issues with brands and services, you can reach out to them and they'll be sure to handle it or to cater to you. Thank you so much.
Hi guys, my name is Iyebiye Adeton. I'm a film poster designer and illustrator. This is ConsumerHalla TV. It's a consumer advocacy channel. We show content on consumers-based news, entertainment, and all of that. So I urge you guys to stay tuned to ConsumerHalla TV.
My name is Anoluwapo Alao, a sales consultant for Star Times Nigeria. This is a ConsumerHalla TV, where they discuss anything consumer needs, and you get knowledge about anything about consumer. So keep watching.
Hi, my name is Adebola Ogushino. I'm a filmmaker, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. Any consumer-related issues, they've got you.
Hi, my name is Stephen Olorunshisi. I'm a strategy and sales professional, currently working with Obey, and you're watching ConsumerHalla TV. I mean, this is one of the channels that you don't want to but stay on. Consumer advocacy, brand promotion, everything consumer, what you need to learn for your business to grow. This is a channel where you learn, where you experience entertainment too, yeah. But it's good for businesses, for brands, and for an entrepreneur. If you want to know more about businesses, want to know more about brands, please stay watching. Alright, thank you so much, ConsumerHalla TV. Keep watching.
Hello, good day. My name is Tunde Balogun. I'm the lead pastor at the Kingsborough Church in London. And you're watching ConsumerHalla TV, which is a new initiation into the TV industry in Nigeria, the first of its kind in Nigeria. And I know that it's going to bring value and quality into the service industry. ConsumerHalla TV is here to offer value to service industry and to give a voice to consumers, bring awareness to the brand industry, and also bring education to what it is to have quality for what you paid for. I know that through ConsumerHalla TV, you are going to be able to get what you have paid for quality-wise, and also give a voice to you in wherever it is that you do. I am here to support and give a shout out to say that keep watching ConsumerHalla TV, and we'll have a better quality for value in Nigeria and in the global space. Please continue to watch ConsumerHalla TV, because it is here to make things work better for you. It is on this note that I would like to say a big congratulations to the chairman and CEO of ConsumerHalla TV, Pastor Tunde Olufowora, and all the staffs of this great organization. Thank you for what you do. You are making things happen for us, and I pray that God bless you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Toyin Balogun. I'm here to give a shout out to ConsumerHalla TV, #1 platform helping you to shop smart, spend wisely, and live better. Anytime you have any kind of issues with your shopping, or you want to know a very honest review, please contact ConsumerHalla TV, here to help you. And please join the community where we can all make life easy and better for all of us.
Hey there, do you know in the world today, everyone is a consumer. And as consumers, we all have the right to be heard.
In Nigeria today, as a consumer, you have all right to product information, right to fair pricing, right to return goods, right to product labeling, right to fair dealings, and a lot more.
Well then, have you heard about the new media channel?
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
ConsumerHalla TV.
At ConsumerHalla TV, our goal is to inform and educate consumers in Nigeria with insightful news alongside development within the fast-paced world of consumers through well-researched, specialized, and analytical content.
Our vision at ConsumerHalla TV is to create an engaging platform that provides right connections for meaningful brands in Nigeria, thus creating a more caring world for consumers where business thrive.
And guess what? Our ConsumerHalla brand is the first consumer complaint resolution portal in Nigeria, powered by a 72-hour feedback mechanism. We offer consumer advocacy, informative talk shows, branding promotions, advertising, and lots more. Connect with us via our YouTube channel at ConsumerHalla TV.
Follow us on our Facebook page, ConsumerHallaTV, our Instagram page, ConsumerHallaTV, and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscription is free. ConsumerHallaTV. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard. At ConsumerHallaTV, you deserve to be heard.
My name is Tunde Olufowora. I'm the CEO of Brand Eye Communications. We are we call the publisher or the owner of the new initiative called ConsumerHallaTV. ConsumerHallaTV is actually Nigeria's first consumer-centered, or called a consumer-centric television platform that aims to bring voice to the over 220 million Nigerians. It was a vision that came to my heart about 10 years ago. I remember that I was traveling. I traveled out of the country, on airline, and I had this unpleasant experience. It was a trip to an African country from Nigeria, and I actually went with a local flight from Nigeria. I wouldn't want to mention the name of the airline, and then it was to South Africa, and we landed in South Africa, and let me just paraphrase it. When I was coming back, I had some money, some dollars, and that someone had given to me to hand over to another person in Nigeria. So I wanted to help out. I didn't want to carry the cash on myself. So for whatever reason, I opted to. I had a small case, and I felt that it was safer for me to put the money in my luggage. So I put it in a safe place in my luggage, got everything intact, and I checked in my luggage. My arrival in Nigeria, I was standing and was waiting about the carousel just so that I could pick up my luggage, and then I was there for 1 hour and waiting for my luggage. I didn't know that my luggage already arrived, and it was one of the luggage that was moving around on the carousel. So after about 1 hour wait, I looked to my left and my right. Almost everybody had gone. I think there were just about 2 or 3 left. So I beckoned on the woman that was on my side, and I noticed she was really in tears. Madam, what happened? She said, her bag has just been torn and a lot of things stolen. So I said, well, I've also been waiting for my own. She said, you better go and check those luggages there. Maybe yours is one of them. And lo and behold, I went around there. Mine was one of them. By the time I got it, everything inside my luggage was gone. All the valuable things there were gone. To cut the long story short, we felt there was need for us to report the case, at least to the airline. It was in the night, about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. We went in to go and see the officer that was in charge. As soon as we got in there, the officer said, "Oh, so sorry, but you will have to go to our head office in somewhere in Victoria Island, to lodge a complaint." Okay. So the next day we went to the Victoria Island and we lodged a complaint, and that was it. And since that day, I'm talking a story of over 10 years ago, I didn't get a call, not even a call from that airline to talk to me about what happened to my luggage. Now, about a month after that trip, I had another opportunity to travel out of the country. This time around it was to US, and it was an official assignment. And I flew on a BA. I really didn't like BA.